It's time for the Anacrusis. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. Consider becoming a channel member, patron option, and a Discord for stream alerts. And there's an Amazon Starfleet link. And Kevin's here today.
Hey, what do you do?
You're looking fly there. Okay.
Thank
Let's roll. Retrieve the galactic data card from the Isolode bridge. Alright, let's do it. So, if you guys aren't familiar with this, it's basically like Left 4 Dead, but, you know, with aliens on a cruise ship. So, what are you going with? You going with the assault rifle or the SMG?
I think I'll go the plasma rifle.
Alright, I'll do the SMG. I've got, like, Salem the cat hanging from mine. I added, like, a charm. Can you see that? I got, like, a cat on my gun. It's like a charm. It's, like, hanging on. Maybe I can only see it in first person.
See that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go and shoot this thing, I guess, and let's take care of all these people. Okay, this is working. Here we go. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. There we go. That's satisfying. I'm glad Kevin could make it here because we played this when it came out, right? And that was that 2 years ago?
Was it already 2 years ago?
I mean, they did 50 something updates, right? So like that's a I don't know. I think it was 2 years. Oh, what should we do? Healing goo. Players hit by friendly goo grenades heal temporarily. Alright, let's go for healing goo. I think you can go on this machine here, Kevin. You can hold X and you can get like a perk.
There's a matter, compiler.
You're going the wrong way, man. You're walking off the. You're walking
on ammo.
Oh, you're gonna get some ammo. Okay. Starfield? I don't think this is quite like Starfield, but interesting. Why are there charms on the gun? I don't know. Why not? It's fun.
There's so many stores.
I don't know. Don't you like charms on guns? I think they're kind of fun. Anyways, I think this should be psychedelic and enjoyable. Black Ops 1 or Cyberpunk? Well, Black Ops will be on Game Pass next year, so if you can hold off, you can, you know, wait, and you should go grab Cyberpunk because it's a great game. And it doesn't lose your 20-hour save. The hell is that thing? It was like a snake monster. Everybody's... Why is our teammate down already? We just started. Anyways. You know what's really funny? Is I thought my controller was good. But I am like right out of batteries, so I'm just gonna 1 second.
Alright, that's funny.
Change these up. Just, you know, don't let me die, and I'll just have Gizmo the alpaca on there, and it's all cute and great. And everybody's happy. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's make our way through here. So what are we doing? We're getting a electronics thing or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Earth food. So it's kind of supposed to be like a psychedelic, throwback, hippie kind of spacefaring cruise liner, and there's aliens.
It's really like 60s, 70s, right? Like the whole style of it.
Yeah, I guess they call it retro-futuristic would be the correct term, right? Retro-futuristic. Kind of like Fallout. You know, like Fallout's a little retro-futuristic. But,
yeah, Fallout is really like 50s. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the timeline went a little bit different, so that's kind of what I would give this one the flavoring of. I gotta say, from an aesthetic standpoint, though, it looks less fancy as it did when we first played this multiple years ago, but I think that's also because it's been multiple years and I've seen a good dozen games come out at that time, but I still like the vibe of it. Kind of shooting these aliens and stuff like that.
It's colorful.
Yeah, it's definitely vibrant. I love the orange thematic of it. It's pretty cool. Yes, Kevin is alive, guys. The man in the hat, the Santa hat. Yeah. Push enemies way interesting. But yeah, basically we played it. It's a game. It was a game preview title. Still kind of says it is, but it's the 1.0 update. But we also don't have achievements yet, which is weird. So I don't know what that's all about. Like I don't think I've ever seen a game do a 1.0 update and like not add achievements, but maybe they're coming a little bit later on. Add a health booster, okay. Please nest in the green outfit. Oh, what are you fighting over there? Oh, is that the tank?
I'm fighting a tank, yeah. Let's be for real.
Oh, it's like a burst fire. Interesting, okay.
We did that.
Hmm. Definitely Left 4 Dead like. Okay, so where are we headed though? I don't think we're headed. Oh, is this something we can shield grenade? I'll grab the shield grenade. Charge weapon. Oh, I get what charging your weapon is. That's ammo filling. Duh. Because I was sitting there at the beginning, I was like, what is this charge your ammo, like your weapon? I was like, does that give it like an extra like advantage for damage? It's like, no, it's ammo. It's like, duh. Of course it'd be futuristic, right? You'd have lasers. Oh, there's a bunch of guns here if you want to... There's a shotgun.
I love some, yeah.
Plasma rifle Mark 1. Heavy plasma rifle Mark 1. I'm gonna give... Yeah, I'm gonna give the shotgun... Well, I don't know. I'm usually more of a machine gun guy when I play Left 4 Dead stuff, but we'll give this a whirl. I love how they've just like lazily thrown guns just like randomly on the floor occasionally.
Yeah.
Do we have a flashlight?
I thought it was funny going back and playing Left 4 Dead. Oh, it's a semi-auto. Great. Going back and playing Left 4 Dead, like, thinking how easy it would be, obviously on the hardest difficulty.
On the hardest difficulty, how easy it would be? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, then it was funny, because, like, we sucked. I got my group of boys together, and, man, we absolutely blew chunks at the game. And after a while, eventually we figured it out. We could actually beat it, but I forgot what, like, a skill there actually is to the game. Because you think it'd just be like running around shooting zombies and that, right? Like easy from like the medium to hard difficulty, but yeah.
No, there's strategy to Left 4 Dead, man. You can't just like mow down like enemies. That's where I always get in trouble is I get too far ahead of the team. Like I move too fast and then they just kind of like, you know.
That's funny.
Get killed and everybody gets all pissy. My camera is fuzzy. Well, it looks good on my end. It might have just been temporary. Like I look not fuzzy on my end. Why does it look like that? That's so weird. Maybe it's cleaned up when it catches up to where I am. What beer should you try next? I don't know. You should maybe try some hard liquor, dude, if you're just starting drinking. This is probably the best way to do it, right?
That's funny.
If you had to choose between Diablo or BG3, probably BG3 because it didn't lose my fucking save, but okay, there we go. It is fixed. Okay, I get that. All right, my webcam's good now. So sometimes what happens, guys, is it gets out of focus, if that makes sense, and then yeah, okay, that looks good. Yeah, it gets out of focus. I don't know if I.
So what did you do when you lost your save for Baldur's Gate? You just like played all the way up and.
I just threw my controller on the ground. What's the immediate response? Then I think I like teared up a little bit and felt emotionally traumatized. And then I tried turning my Xbox like on and off to try to fix the save and try to get it back and stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's a medical station here. Yeah. Damn it, dude! I didn't need to waste my med pack. God damn it. Yeah, and then I felt a little crappy for a bit, and yeah, but I
pondered life or something. No, that's funny.
I pondered life for a bit.
Elevator should be right ahead.
I find if you just dive right into the hard liquors, it's probably the best way to experience drinking. Because I mean, if you're, you know, having issues with like 4 sips of a beer, I'm sure hard liquors will set you right. Oh god. Anyways, actually, seriously, do you know? Is there a flashlight? Like, is there like a button that does that? Let's see. Toggle AFK mode options. Controller. Fire, aim, reload, pulse, ping, emote. Toggle flashlight is click in the red stick, or the red stick. The red stick on a control. The right stick is your flashlight. The red stick. Alrighty. In communist Canada, our controllers have a right stick. A red stick.
the turret!
You need one of those countries where it's like government funded and controlled gaming, and you have like specific controllers. God, that's funny. You started with rum and coke. I had. What did I like when I started drinking?
Sure.
Smirnoff Ice. That was enjoyable. Smirnoff Ice, Corona.
That's a good one.
It is, right? It's very enjoyable, tasty. And then right into rum and coke. I've experimented since then. I'm up to 80 wines on my wine list.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
I've tried 80 different wines. Well, you know, the Costco tasters helps a lot with
yeah.
trying out wines, right?
It's actually where I worked out that I absolutely hate red wines but love whites.
Oh, that's most people. You just haven't had the right red wine, Kevin.
I've been told that they're all just gross. At first,
What's your issue with it?
The bitterness of it. Like where like a white wine's actually kind of like sweet. Yeah, all red wines are like I guess
like dry?
sour taste. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, that's dry, and it's like, well, it's sour and bitter.
Well, you just need to drink one that's not a dry wine.
I haven't seen one yet. Well, that's where every time I end up going with the white wines, and then there's the what? Jeez. I can't remember. It's like Copper Moon or whatever. Oh, the Chivasses and stuff. Those are disgusting.
The Shiraz? The Shiraz?
Yeah. Shiraz or Shiraz. Or, yeah, one of those. Yeah, it's like Copper Moon's got one, 19 Crimes and all that. And
yeah,
like,
it's a Shiraz.
Yeah, it's like literally someone just threw pepper and liquor for no reason at all.
Okay, well that's again, there's different like variants, and there's they taste different. It's more like different standards and the types of things they use in them. But yeah, you just need to try like a sweet wine, red wine, like one that is not, you know.
What's it?
Really dry.
I just remember from when I was working there, but there was the Pinots.
Pinot
are
Noir.
supposed to be Pinots are supposed to be really lighter on like the dryness, and like when I was drinking it, that I guess it was my favorite out of them. But at that point, why wouldn't I just drink a white?
It's like Malbec, and there's lots of.
The Malbecs were no good.
The Malbecs were no good. Okay.
Yeah.
And
well,
most
like
of them
flavors, right? Like
you gotta remember too. You're drinking like still technically cheaper reds, so most of the reds you're gonna drink are still like called blends. Like they're not full. Versions.
Oh
right?
my god! I fell to my death. That's hilarious.
What?
Yeah, go over to there. You see that little crap? Just drop.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it does look.
Trust me, nothing happens.
It does kind of look like a place you die. Well, our teammates are standing over in the open as if it's nothing. So how do I bring you back? Well, why doesn't it like Left 4 Dead where you're like hanging, being like, help me?
Yeah, right. Oh, I was thinking there'd be like a barrier or you'd hang, but no, it was just like I fell right in and died.
That's funny that they didn't put anything like that. It seems like a pretty basic Left 4 Dead-like feature, just, you know, kind of like a, oh my god, or I need help, or yeah, do you like, are you dead, or do I get you in like a room?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. The only thing I'm sure about is, we're not at that point yet.
Aww,
that was really that was really smooth there. Yeah. You collect wine. There's so many varied varieties. Oh, there is. Liquor, there is like endless varieties nowadays. It's crazy how extensive it is. Yeah. The only problem is the space that wine takes up. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Stop wearing Santa hats. Oh yeah, that was so funny too. There was one guy that was like, is this one of those psychedelic rooms? I wish you were here, Kevin.
I'd love to do that.
Wish you were here. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I was doing COD. I had one of those guys. I don't know what you'd call them, where they just like whine about stuff on the stream. Anyways, he's like, this is exactly what people my age were asking for. It was like a Modern Warfare 2 remaster. He's like, you Gen Zs, and I was like, you think I'm a Gen Z? I was like, wow. I was getting a good laugh out of that. I blend in, Kevin. I blend in with the crowd.
You blend in well. You Gen Zs. You
Yeah.
must thought you're like 16 or something, you know? Like,
Yeah, you didn't grow up with Modern Warfare 2 too. It's like, I played COD 3 when it came out.
it was actually built for my age group.
Yeah, it's like, I technically grew up alongside that game. Yeah. And besides, Modern Warfare 3.2, it's not a remaster, it's kind of like a reimagining of, Modern Warfare 2 technically. The fuck was that? What?
Did the same thing, dude. That's
What?
happened to me.
Who puts a thing like that in there? Okay, we're being revived, I guess. Dude, what was that?
That's hilarious. That's how easy it was, man. I swear.
Dude, we're being revived, I guess. Would Kevin try orange creamsicle with beer?
I'm back, and I'll be more
Or
careful.
like a type of like orange creamsicle beer, or like just like take a sip of beer and take a bite of an orange creamsicle.
I'm not sure, but I would think like orange creamsicle would be something you would do like an alcohol float, or you'd put it with like vodka or something. It's weird that you would do that as a beer. It's also weird that you would be here and not like the stream.
Not like the stream.
Oh!
What?
Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chat and great times, and the Amazon Starfleet link if you're grabbing anything on there. And gamerheadquarters.com, I write stuff on my site sometimes. Be very careful, Kevin. Be very, very careful.
Yeah, or the easiest way to die.
Jeez, dude. I can't even believe that happened.
Okay, I just boarded off the ledge.
What? You died again?
Yeah, I just boarded off the ledge. That's wild.
But we're in the safety terminal, Kevin. This is a safe space.
I thought I felt safe, but then, yeah.
So, we can get upstairs
Huh.
from the mall? Hey, no stopping to shop, Lou.
Lance.
Well, that's the fun of drinking and like alcohol and stuff, is there's so many different options, so you can kind of
I'm joking.
try different things and see what works
Some things.
for you. Everyone has different taste palettes, right?
Someone else.
Oh yeah, now I gotta get all my perks and everything back. I think we're gonna have to be like very careful and call out, hey, there's giant holes in the map. Be careful. Because that was a little...
That's the biggest call out in the game.
It's so neat.
Watch out for the giant assholes. I picked up this thing called the Vortex gun. I don't know what it's gonna do though. Oh, it's like the Wonder Waff? Oh, it's the Wonder Waff. Sick, dude. Okay.
Why couldn't the security
Just watch me get these guys here, Kevin. Wonder Waffen. It is. It's the freaking Wonder Waff. You know, I gotta be honest. It seems like pretty indie-like in terms of like the scope of it. It's like very tight.
Like the game?
Yeah. But it definitely has Left 4 Dead-like vibe. Liquid packs. Goo grenade.
This is hilarious. This droid here is basically Helper from the Venture Bros.
What?
That show I was telling you about, Venture Bros. The droid here, I don't know if anyone in the chat watches it, but if you get a good shot of it, that's Helper.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no idea
Which
what
is
that is.
hilarious. I feel like that's like a reference to like robots in the 60s, because a big theme in that show is like failure to like live up to the expectations of that age group in like the 2000s, because like Rusty Venture is just a total failure compared to his dad. It's all like 60s superhero like jokes and that. Yeah. Anyways.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I'm assuming if it looks like a reference, it probably is a reference,
Probably,
right?
yeah. Yeah. That's in this and Venture Bros makes me think that's got to be like the style of a robot in a show or a magazine or something.
That's interesting. Where are we going? I think we're going the right way. Oh, here's like a shoe store. There's shoes everywhere. Okay, this isn't too bad. Maybe it's the lighting. Alright, I think we have to... Oh, we have to go up here and then go up a level. Got it. You got an indie vibe too? Yeah.
I think that's hilarious, though. You're like right. I remember being so impressed when this first came out. It looked kind of 360-ish.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we gotta go up another level.
Halfway there.
It is weird how your perception of games changes too over time.
Yeah.
I remember being like really, really impressed and excited, and I was just like, oh man, I can't wait to see where this game goes. Oh, there's like some bathrooms. This is kind of fancy. I mean, it's all right.
Brute! Ah! Charger!
There's a brute.
You know what this game needs is really intense music.
Yeah, so.
I think that's what we're missing is like some sort of like elevator-like music in the backdrop. I am fighting a tank, by the way.
Oh.
Never mind, I got it.
Looks like you killed the tank, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Kevin. I'll just carry us. Carry you home tonight. The vortex gun is awesome. Yeah, it was. Kevin, the cool guy. Did this game get any better? I'm not sure yet. We're just kind of dipping our toes in at this point, right? Like we're like halfway through the first act. We got 5 acts. Apparently the 5th act is like a shorter ending act, so... Yeah, I don't know how long this is going to take or how crazy this is going to get, but... I mean, technically, I guess this is an area we would have already done, right? Like...
Yeah, I'm trying to... The one I remember is going through like the gardens outside.
Okay. I remember the pain in the ass fixing the thing at the end, and it didn't really work.
Oh, yeah. And we had to like restart it because it was glitched or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. But again, this was when the game came out, which we think was 2 years ago? Not entirely sure. Overclocked SMB. Oh, a health scanner. I don't think I need more of that. Okay, so this is a hold-off position, right?
Okay.
Setting up the turret.
Do we have to do this at the same time? Okay, 1, 2, 3, click.
Get ready.
I remember us struggling to do that. Oh, that's funny.
That's funny, you got little cat ears on your turret.
Oh yeah, I picked that too. It was like a skin you could select in the game.
Charger here.
I don't think it's a premium thing, but yeah, it was just that one and the charm. It's the Salem the cat is like their cat mascot for this game.
Look out for the goo.
That one's dead.
You know what it is? I think it's the game has like kind of slightly stiff animations for the characters. I think that's what makes it feel a little aged. Like when you reload and stuff and that, it doesn't feel like super smooth. Okay, I am gooed down and there is a freaking ton of aliens coming here. Oh my, Kevin, do not turn around. Or maybe do turn around. That's a lot of aliens.
To go near the edges.
Yeah, well I think here you just fall all the way to the bottom and have to get back up here again.
Steal that.
Dude, this is like tanking my performance.
Help! Out for the goo.
That's a lot of freaking aliens, my dude. Christ, okay. Do you have the like the push ability? I'm using my push ability. Yeah, I'm out of it.
I don't even know. Oh, I'm down.
Don't worry, I'll save this team. Oh, maybe I'm not going to. I got freaking gooed by the goo monster. And I'm in a bubble, a cocoon bubble. I think we're gonna die and fail here. I'm the only one that's still alive, and I can't move because I'm in a bubble thing. Okay. I'm gonna try to heal myself, and then I'm gonna try save one of your lives. But it's like really glowy. So
That's so funny. The turret was like barely helping at all.
yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I put the turret the wrong way.
That's hilarious.
See how it's scanning this way, but like not the way where the
Let's get you up.
aliens are. Do you see that?
Yeah, that's looking.
Yeah, I accidentally put the turret the wrong way.
Something like that would be like a 360 thing, though.
That might make the turrets too overpowered. That was so funny. Okay, we made it to the end. Luckily, we barely made it.
Charge.
Although I don't think it would have been that hard to redo that part. Or
Close
should I have...
the
Oh, crap. I had an overclocked SMG. Is that still there? No, I swapped it. God damn it, dude. And don't forget, if we are making an escape to the pad, we have to close the door behind us because they can still get in. Have I had my chocolate yet? No, not yet.
We can find a secure room and a
Dead Island 2. Dead Island 2 had really good, like, bodily destruction to it.
This
Let's see, what day is it tomorrow for when I'm eating? 'Cause we're 18th. Okay, let's see what we got on the chocolate calendar. It's a house? I think it's a house. There you go. Gotta get the chocolate calendar, Kevin.
You got it? Oh, what? That's hilarious.
You don't do the chocolate calendar?
No, I did when I was a kid, but I haven't done it in forever.
I still do it every year. It's like, what, $1?
That's cool. Yeah. Actually, funny doing a delivery in a house, and they had the chocolate calendars for everyone. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
didn't even think about it until then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get your advent calendar?
No, I don't do that.
Or oh, you didn't do it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just do a... Oh, you're talking about the wine calendar?
Yeah.
They never went on sale.
Oh, they never went on sale. That's hilarious.
No, they're selling well this year because they included more red wines. So, yeah, I was waiting for it to go on sale and it never did. And I think they're basically cleared out of it last time I went in. I was like, oh, okay. There goes Sky's 12 days of
So
wine.
they still got the ice wine or whatever.
I gotta try that
Got
sometime.
that one.
Yeah, I still haven't tried ice wine. Somebody in the stream the other night was saying they grabbed an ice wine because they were thinking of me or something, and I was like, do I talk about ice wine a lot? I'm like, I don't think so.
Have you ever
Maybe because it's
seen
Canada.
real-
This is that room you're talking about.
On Earth.
Do they look like this?
Yeah, this is the gardens room. Pickups from the Xbox sale. Nah, I didn't. I looked through it a couple times, but there was nothing I didn't already have, which is the problem. I'm out of games on Xbox, you know? Out of things to do. And the stuff I wanted on sale, I think, was just regional, because I was like, I wanted to get the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, but those aren't on sale in Canada, it looked like, and that Rico game, and Rico wasn't on sale in Canada either, so... I don't know if those were maybe just weekly sales that I missed, or what, but yeah, I couldn't pick them up. Sadly.
Grenade.
Actually, you know what it would have been? Frickin' blast, Kevin would have been doing a co-op stream of Baldur's Gate.
Are you done with the game?
I lost
Having
20
it,
hours.
like, after
I-
Christmas.
The
Oh,
dream
you
is
just
over.
never went back to it.
Well, it happened like 4 days ago? 3 days ago?
Oh, it was hilarious. I was under the impression that you were gonna catch up and then just redo it.
Alright, well, okay, so the first time I did it, I lost 4 or 5 hours, and then I caught up. And then it lost like an hour, and I'm like, okay, that's not a big deal, and then I caught up. And then it lost like 3 hours, and then I caught up, turned the game off, went to go and do the stream, turned it back on, it lost my 20 hours. So I was just like, okay, I'm done with this. I mean, like, you know, I can't, like, that's too much time. That's a day of my life that game has lost, over a day.
Finally, a charger.
Alien goo no longer affects my
Do you
mind.
want to, when I get the game, do you want to do a co-op stream of that? I think that'd be hilarious.
Might be entertaining. We'll talk about it then. Stasis MB? What does this do? Oh. Don't forget to grab perk thing.
Okay.
And you can reload your gun here. Because I'm just like, it'd be entertaining. Like, I don't know if you know, but you can play it like 4 players, like cooperatively. You can do like local, like split screen stuff, and it's really quite neat. It won Best Multiplayer Game at the Game Awards for some reason. I don't think that should have been the case, but yeah, it's just like, okay. Might as well. Oh, I get why. Because I was sitting there, I was like, oh my god, why
You got me.
does the brute keep like glitching? Is it like a performance thing? But no, it's because I have a stasis SMG, so it makes them not able to move. That's so funny. Yeah, I thought it was bugged, but no, that's me causing. That's so cool for this gun. So I shoot them and they stop being able to move for a second. That's hilarious. Because I was like, oh my god, this game is kind of like buggy. It's like, you know, they're not moving properly. And then I'm like, oh, okay. I'm freezing them with my gun. That's cute. I like that. That's kind of freaking funny. Because he just kept pausing. I was like, huh?
The flasher, I'm remembering that alien though, because like I was on the super big screen in my other place, and I remember it was like the middle of the night when we were playing this, and the flasher showed up, and it was like so hard on the eyes.
Oh, just the blindingness?
On the big screen, yeah.
That's kind of funny. I can get all the anime games. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking at. I'm looking at jumping ship next year, Kevin, with the PS5 Pro and the next gen Nintendo console.
What, you want to play PlayStation or whatever?
Yeah, it's time to move on.
Through this building.
You hit me.
Watch, Xbox does extremely well.
That would be so funny, but nah, they're getting outsold like over 2-1 right now. It's pretty grim.
We can access the promenade.
I did hear though. I mean, like, there was just like kind of speculation from some leaker account, but the Xbox might be changing how they do gaming gens. So,
okay.
yeah, the PS6 is like set for like 2028, but Xbox might be doing it in like 25 or 26, possibly.
What, just to get ahead of it, so the newer one's always coming out or something.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, they could call the next Xbox the. I don't know if I want to go with that. They could call it the Xbox 6, eh?
The Xbox 6.
Well, think about it, right? The original Xbox, 360,
yeah.
the Xbox One, the Series X, the S, and now they could do the Xbox 6, right? Because you know that's why it's called the 360,
that'd be
right?
Really funny. No, actually, I don't know why it's called the 360.
Because they didn't want to be a number behind PlayStation.
That's actually what I was just thinking. If they were to call it the 6, and then when the PlayStation comes out, you could call the Xbox 7. Watch, PlayStation would just change the name.
Yeah, they would be like the PlayStation 360.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Healing.
But, you know, well, obviously Xbox is getting smoked. The only generation they really did well in was the 360, where they had that year advantage. So, I mean, I don't know. I think they should...
No, I just remember everybody had Xboxes. It just depends where you are, right?
Yeah. It was a good time. For sure. And then I kind of want them to ditch AMD and go with, like, NVIDIA for their graphics card would be cool. Because it's, like... AMD's, like, really, really far behind on NVIDIA. And, like, I think the only way to get ahead or have your console different from NVIDIA would be to, like... basically change the architecture, and that's the only way they could do that. 'Cause, yeah, it's,
So, but like the whole Bethesda Activision purchase doesn't win you over at all, eh? Anymore?
well, it's like, okay, so like Xbox doesn't really seem to have any control over giving me codes for Bethesda or Activision. So I'm cozying up with Bethesda and I'm cozying up with Activision, and I won't miss out on anything. I have a PC, you know.
No, I guess so.
Behind you.
Yeah. I could do like reviews and stuff, but I am gonna
Yeah,
be...
why don't you just make this switch over to
Turret.
PC?
Well, I like to have a niche thing and stuff. It's good for branding. People like console stuff.
Watch out.
And I live stream Japan. I'd like to. We'll see if it fits in there right now. I'm a betrayer. I mean, I like to think of it as Xbox betrayed me, but whatever.
Get these quick.
But I'm gonna stay the course. I'm not gonna just like suddenly switch. It'll be like I have to wait until the new hardware comes out, right?
Hang on. Making myself
So like I'm just gonna cold turkey it or whatever. So I'm gonna wait till that PS5 Pro and then the next Nintendo console comes out. You know what else? I think it's the lighting in this game isn't as impressive as some of the newer games I've played.
use your pulse.
The graphics. It's something about the graphics. I'd love to go back and watch the video. It's because look at these flowers, dude.
Yeah.
Everything about it.
It looks really like aged. I don't know why,
Yeah.
because I remember being impressed by this. Like I do actually
Turret out.
That's what
remember
I'm
being
wondering.
impressed.
Yeah, like it looks so good. But like walking up on these flowers, that is like
you're lagging up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good now.
Just walking up on the flowers and looking at them. It's like straight up 360 graphics, man.
Honestly, I've seen worse flowers this gen.
Have you? That's hilarious.
Honestly, yeah, I've seen worse, man. I think it's the lighting, and I think it's the animations of the characters is a little aged looking. I think also on the flip side of this, we're not thinking of this from like an indie perspective too, right? I think we're injecting a little bit of AAA bias on this one.
No, if that's the case, I'm sure. I think it's hilarious because, yeah, I remember thinking this game looked really good.
Yeah. And I wouldn't even say this gen we've really had anything graphically incredibly amazing yet either. Wait, are we supposed to be progressing and we've just been sitting here like fighting them?
Sorry. I think that's exactly probably what's been going on.
Yeah, there's like an ending over here that we can walk to. Very casually. Yeah, we could have just walked over here. I feel like these guns are kind of like lazily done. It's just like they just randomly drop like a selection of guns on the ground. God damn it, I've been grabbed! I saved myself. Close the goddamn airlock, Kevin. What are you doing? Da-na-na-na, da-da-na-na-na. How did Xbox betray me? You haven't... You didn't hear about how Xbox betrayed me?
Once we have it in hand, we can just teleport back.
Have you been sitting there and listening to the lies of the Microsoft? They're taking the Xbox down a path I just can't follow. You know what it could also be? Is that the room we were in there was kind of a broken Skyrim. A performance gun. Brilliant. Oh my god, that's funny. I wish I would have saw that earlier. A performance gun. You know when I was like freezing them and they were like slowing down and called it a performance gun? That's kind of funny. Did you use the healing thingy?
No, actually, that's a good point.
Yeah, you should probably juice up, man. Yeah. You're looking pretty grim there. Oh wait, is this the final part or the second final part? Crap. Did you catch that? Is this or like chapter 4 or is this like chapter 5?
I actually haven't noticed.
Okay, because we're on like episode 1, so there's like 5 episodes. 4 full episodes, 1 minor episode that's like an ending episode. So, and then there's like sub-chapters in them. So I think this is the end, right? Because this is the part where we do the big thing that you and I were like pissed about because it didn't work. This is that level. I think. Yeah.
Is it? That would be funny to see if we nail it right off the bat. It was a glitch though that kept us from doing it last time, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely a glitch. Well, actually, what was the glitch? Was it just that the level would never end?
Yeah. Something, yeah, that or we couldn't fix the last part, something like that.
I just remember it would being like this grueling process where we were like battling and battling and battling, and I was just like, oh my god, this is not ending.
Because we like cleared all the enemies. I remember it was a little bit where we were just like running around not doing anything.
Yeah.
Careful.
I also remember being incredibly overwhelmed. I don't know, we'll see when we get there.
Grab her! Grab her!
Well, you know, after 58 updates, I'm sure this is good to go.
Thank you.
Equipped your health booster. I'm hurt. Well, I don't want a health booster. I want like an actual health thing. Oh god, the balls, dude. Get away from the balls. Run for the balls. Actually, the ball can't seem to get me up here, so that's fine. Yeah, there's an impact grenade. Yeah. Looks pretty cool. This game or another game? You guys talking about Fear. Well, I did do. If you guys missed it, I did do a video stream where I talked about all the games and stuff on sale. Is this showing off like a weird part of my green screen? Nah, it's probably fine. Yeah, let's keep going. Ow, you little... Anyways, what else you been up to, Kevin? What have you been doing these days? Oh my god, more balls.
Me? Yeah, I don't know, working, saving up money. I was gonna do the whole schooling thing.
Living life on the edge.
Always living life on the edge, you know?
Careful now.
Can't stop, won't stop, all the usual.
And you can't stop. Use the matter compiler.
Yeah, this is literally the part. I remember this.
Alright, well, make sure you grab a perk, and before we start to do this, let's make sure we're, like, healed up, and... Laser rifle for when you want the world to end. A rocket launcher? An arc rifle. I'll take the laser rifle.
We can do this. Let's hit
So many fires.
Looks sexy. Okay, so actually now I have full health. Do you have full
Anyone
health?
want a compiler?
No, actually. Where'd you get that?
Oh, I think I have the same amount of health as you. You're like
Okay.
80%, right?
Yeah, 80%, yeah.
Alright, let's do the 3, 2, 1 on this bad boy, and let's well, actually, is there a turret anywhere we could pick up? Oh, there is an auto turret. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the auto turret and set that up over here somewhere, like like this. Yeah, I think that'd be good. I don't think they can shoot down, can they? Maybe I messed that up.
Anyone want to grab this turret?
Anyways, let's you know, when you're ready, let's count down this thing and slap it at the same time or whatever.
Oh, do I have to hit it at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trepang 2. Trepang 2 was fun. I did a video on it. The real Trepang,
Where
though.
am I hitting the button?
Right where I am. It's on the other side.
Oh, wait, okay.
But the real button you should be hitting, 3, 2, 1, go, is the button where you like the stream.
The stream. Oh.
Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chat at great times, and the Amazon Starfleet link if you're into that. Yeah.
You're hitting me.
Oh, they took out the bridge here, so you actually have to go down. That's interesting.
Health scanner.
Flasher.
Kevin, it's your favorite friend, the Flasher.
The flasher. Oh, yeah.
This turret.
I killed him. So this is like a laser thing that just burns people alive. Well, it's got a lot of guns. Oh, that gun's gone.
Cooper!
So do we just have to wait 15 seconds this time? Is that all this is?
Dude. Aid here.
I remember having to get like components and stuff. Oh, you know what else is cool? I don't know if we'd find anybody, but this game has a versus mode too, eh?
Oh, does it
You
really?
hit me, right?
Yeah, like Left 4 Dead.
I wonder if it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So what? There's someone plays the infected,
Yep.
sort of that.
Yeah, exact same as Left 4 Dead, I've heard. Unlike, what the hell was that? Back 4 Blood's twist on versus, which, you know. Apparently they're doing a sequel for Back 4 Blood, so.
First aid.
It did well enough, eh?
I think it had like 10 million sales or something. So, I mean, you know.
Turret
And besides, it doesn't matter anyways. They got bought by Tencent, the Chinese, so. They got the funding, right? And I mean, it also had the Game Pass deal and everything too. So there's no way they didn't at least break even on that.
Grab her.
I know it's got players on Steam, nowhere near as much as Left 4 Dead, but I think the big thing with Left 4 Dead is the mods.
Mods, yeah, the mods keep Left 4 Dead just like so fresh, and the fact that like Valve puts like Left 4 Dead on sale for like $5 like constantly.
Yeah.
Like they practically give it away. It's like if you don't have Left 4 Dead on PC, like what are you, you know,
Dude, yeah.
what are you doing? It's like an essential part of your library, right?
Yo, behind you. Watch out for goo.
I do love me some Left 4 Dead.
Root.
There's a bro.
An OLED? OLEDs are so nice. Nice hat. Thanks, Becky. Merry Christmas.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. What game does Kevin play on the regular? Hearts of Iron.
Oh, you see that? That's hilarious, dude. Yeah.
There's
It's
only
actually
one
gotten
part
to
he
the
loves.
Point where
The Iron one. Ugh. But yeah, what point are you at?
is really funny. Well, it's just gotten to the point where a lot of my buddies are so sick of that game.
Who's just playing it that much?
Yeah, well, like they're the guys who play it and will have a blast on it, and there's the guys that don't play it, and like it's literally to where my really good buddies like, yeah, I don't want to be. He doesn't even like join the party when we're playing because he's like, that's all you guys talk about, and it's just hilarious.
He's just Hearts of Iron.
Yeah.
It's like when you guys went on that DayZ phase for like a year,
Yeah.
a couple years.
I'm down.
You gonna go back for DayZ too?
Daisy 2, yeah, I'll play it. DayZ's rough though, like that's
Hey, that's
the
why they're doing DayZ
unemployed
2.
man's game.
Use the pulse.
I still even DayZ 2. Like every time I hop on DayZ, I can spend like 2 hours like
Healing.
getting set up into a position, and if I die once, it's like, oh man, like I don't know that I want to go search for stuff for another hour. I got work in the morning. It's too much time.
It's a grind thing. That's what I was always like bothered about, was like the amount of effort it took to do stuff was like ridiculous.
Well, if you got nothing else to do, DayZ's great. Plus, also we don't have the crew we used to. Like we can still have like 6-7 guys, but literally got to the point where I think our top was like 15 or something like that. Like it was too big to actually do anything with. That was so
Alright,
fun.
I'm down and another guy's down.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
There's like a tank somewhere, and we're 84%. Wow, that was a fast revive. Did you have like a revive upgrade? Jeez.
Might have, yeah.
Thank you for
That
your
was
help.
fast, dude. Oh, the tank's like... Okay, well, the tank just likes me, so, you know, you just keep living your life, and I'll deal with the tank, I guess. Oh my god, it's a flasher. I'm being flashed. Keep the flashing away.
What are we doing? Are we just defending?
Yeah, 92%. See that on the table?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm down again. The beast got me.
On your feet.
I just wish I could be playing more Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I kept, like, sometimes turning on the game, hoping my save would just come back.
On up on your feet.
Really sad.
It's just a thing on console, right?
There's been save issues on other platforms, but, like, I guess, yeah, this most recent issue, like, apparently, and I'm dead. We've never seen this before. Xbox put out an update to the dashboard to try to fix the save issues, because it's on the cloud for Xbox. But yeah, apparently them trying to fix the cloud issues on Xbox broke some saves for people on PS5 and PC.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, that flasher sucks, dude.
Okay, my free cam is like, I can just press A and keep going up in the air. Now I'm stuck in the ceiling. This is a very
Yeah, I'm
awkward camera.
reviving you now, apparently.
I'm dead, I think, until you bring us back. It's you, and you just got 2 down bots, so good luck on that one. Yeah, man, that freaking whatever it's called just freaking smoked my ass. Oh, I'm back! I'm alive!
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
What is going on here? Is there like an escape we have to do? I think we're 100%. Is there like a rally escape point?
Oh.
Or do we just have to kill it?
Memory device. Okay.
Oh no, we just have to wait out the clock.
There we go.
Well, that's way better than the last time we had to do it. Remember we had to do like a complicated like move stuff and push stuff places?
Yeah.
Probably streamlined it because it wasn't working properly. I was talking about the Steam Deck. Interesting.
That was
Returning
47 minutes on that one act. Wow.
And we've got 4 big acts and 1 small act. We better get going, Kevin. We better get moving.
We'll actually make it.
I don't know. We'll play what we play of it, and whatever. It is what it is. So do we leave the game, or does it...
It looks like it.
Alright, I think we press B, and then... Does it start the next thing, or... And now I'm not in a party with you? Why? What? Oh no, you're here. Okay, you just had to back out then, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we did Act 1. And we do Episode 2. Okay. If any of you guys have this, you can technically join in if you want. A fun game preview title. It's supposed to be it's the 1.0 release, so I don't know why it's still game preview. I'm really not too sure. Right? Because it's a 1.0, and I've never known of a 1.0 that kept in that. Oh, but that's what I was saying for Baldur's Gate. This was the first time ever in the history of like Xbox that they actually updated the console dashboard to try to fix an issue with a game.
That's funny.
I've never seen that before.
Area of expertise. I trained on that equipment for a decade. There was No warning.
I don't know.
There were
Because there's
no
like part of me that's like, oh, you should redo it for like the 5th or 6th time or whatever. But I'm like, what if it just loses that amount of time again?
Please share.
Yeah, that would suck.
Because it's like, you know, I've already lost how many hours, and it's,
Nessa.
you know, like I got stuff I have to do, right? Like,
Isn't that funny though? That if it didn't save on the cloud, like on an actual disk.
yeah, well, that's the thing, is the cloud was rewriting my, like, local saves. That's part of the issue. Yeah. Alright, we going? Ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter compiler.
Yeah, people are just talking about the handhelds. I'm actually surprised that the handhelds have, like, bounced back so much of interest for people. Maybe Nintendo was onto something there, eh?
Who loves you, baby?
So is this new, or was this... Actually, you know what? We did this too, didn't we? Isn't this where you have to go down into, like, some sort of industrial place or something? Or, like, some kind of maintenance
You know what I
place?
think is funny?
Yeah?
And you might get a kick out of this, but the amount of
This way.
houses I go into where I see their main gaming console is the 360.
The 360 still?
The
Careful.
360, yeah. There's a... Come on, it's just older people. 360.
You should start polling them for me. Like,
Yeah?
yeah, you should start polling. Like, I'm actually, like, I'd love to know... Do we click this button? Does this take us down? If we all stand on this, can we, like, click this and go down, or... Oh, we can, okay. Yeah, you should just poll them, like, why they still do that.
No, yeah, I could do that next time.
Because I'd love to have some, like, numbers to be, like, why they would stick with something so,
Use your pulse.
like, ancient. You know what I mean? Like, is it just, like, it never got better?
I hear a spawner.
Well, that's it. Like, I don't know what it is, but you do. You see, like, the old Black Ops. And, like, yeah.
Maybe the
That's kinda
360
what they
was
have
just
in
that
our hardware.
popular that they all kind of bought it, and they just haven't had a need to, like, play it or upgrade since or something. But that is utterly fascinating. Because I've been collecting old 360 games and original Xbox games this year like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, a
basically
lot of
tapped out though.
360s. And you know what's also really funny is most households I go into where they have the updated gaming console, they have both.
They have both.
Yeah, there's so many on like in most places where like we're putting in like stuff for like
We
gaming
need to
areas. They have both PlayStation and the Xbox One.
Well, I mean, if
I
they
mean,
have,
the Xbox X.
well, if they have gaming, and a gaming area, and they're getting furniture brought in, you would think they would have the money for both, right?
Spawner.
Yeah.
Or at least logic would apply, but that is also very interesting. Because again, it's like, it is a 2-to-1 for sales right now, like over 2-to-1 for sales. But I think the biggest issue was, like, Xbox was available to buy early, and PlayStation you couldn't. So now the PlayStation sales are catching up and passing aggressively because they're actually available. And they've been doing price cuts like crazy. But the Xbox, they finally did a price cut in the States, so you can buy it for $350, so like $150 off or something. And it comes with Diablo 4, which is like a great bundle, right?
Oh my, our really good mutual friend sent my other good buddy a link for the S series, and it's on for like only $200 to order.
Oh, that's incredible. Like here?
Yeah. That's
Wow.
why we're trying to convince him to go get it.
Well, I mean, for $200, it's like, Christ. Yeah, I'm down. The eggs are killing me. Run, Kevin, or hop. Trying to get to higher ground, the caves.
Alright.
Or not the caves, the balls! I'm being balled. You've seen this game before? Well, we did stream it, and I literally think it was like 2 years ago. I guess I could look it up on my phone, but that's why you've seen it, Caleb, because we've done this, but it was in preview, and now it's like fully released. So you're a little bit of deja vu for you.
This could explain.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu? That's Overwatch. Yeah, that's an Overwatch reference there. Because Kevin doesn't play that one, guys, so you know. Doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about.
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, funny thing is actually I've noticed PC gaming the least out of all the different styles, which is really funny.
Hmm.
For at least for what I've seen, yeah. But one of the better PC gaming I saw was had a Series S, and I was pointing out the Series S. My coworker was asking me like, "Oh, like, is that good?" Because he was looking to upgrade, and I was like, "Yeah, no, the Series S is fine, or whatever. Like, it's not the
Oh, we gotta
X
go
or
down.
whatever. Like, if you want to get the best, you're gonna want to get the X." But yeah, the Series S is fine, or whatever. I was like, I have that and my PC. And that's when the gal's like, "Oh, you play PC?" She's like, "My husband plays PC," and I was like, "Oh yeah, like what's he play?" And she's something Age the Definitive Edition. I'm like, "Oh, Age of Empires."
Age the Definitive
too,
Edition.
yeah, Age the Definitive.
She
That's why
kind
I
of
was like,
knows.
"Oh, Age of Empires 2, the Definitive Edition." And that's when she's like, "That's it." And I was like, "Yeah, like."
Hey, that's nice that she actually knows that. Age of the Definitive Edition. That's so fucking funny. That old quaint thing. Hey man, people love Age of Empires.
Watch out!
There's a reason it's one of like the greatest RTSs ever made. Particularly, probably Age 2. Let's be real here, right?
Yeah,
Ugh.
for real.
What's with the cloud saves? Just the Xbox Cloud, man. Screws you. This game is made by like 5 people. Okay, well that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, Xbox did a lot to accommodate Baldur's Gate, but if they didn't have the Series S, they wouldn't have had to accommodate it all. Will it remind you of Wolfenstein 2?
Thank you.
Or are you talking about like new Wolfenstein 2? Because I'm sitting there being like, I mean Wolfenstein 2. I get what you're talking about. Yeah, where they go to the moon and stuff. That makes sense in Wolfie.
Okay, we did that. We can handle this next set.
Grab this router. Do we have to carry the router? Or is that just a gun? Hey, somebody join, Kevin.
I'm hitting it.
God, my game's taking a dump right now.
Okay. Well, we're supposed to go over here whenever you're ready to go. Core i7. All about the Core i9s. Old consoles that aren't backwards compatible. Yeah, I mean, you can hold those around for a while.
Your pulse.
A lot of the stuff, though, you can eventually emulate on PC. But we're gonna get to, like, a really awkward part for, like... Because I think, like, PS4 and Xbox One are a little trickier than previous console generations have been to emulate. Because, like, the Xbox One isn't even, like, cracked yet. Because they keep doing the software updates for it. PS4 kind of is, but... Yeah, it's gonna be hard to emulate those stuff. Then again, I don't really see why you would ever bother even trying to emulate the Xbox One. Like,
Behind you.
I would honestly be surprised if anyone ever even tries to put in the effort to do that. Because, like, you can get like almost everything from that library on PC, and I think the PS4 library would be more intriguing and something people would want to preserve over, like, the Xbox One library.
Look out for the goo.
At least that's how I look at it.
Dude.
You got gooed, Kevin.
Yeah.
Down.
That guy went AFK. Is there, like, ammo somewhere? Okay, 2 of our guys are down, so that's great. I'm gonna run around to try to save your life. Oh, you're alive, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's the giant brute. I don't suppose... Was there ammo at some point? Oh, come on, dude.
Fruit.
Kevin, go save those people.
Sure.
I will try to keep alive with my craptacular pistol. Christ, does anyone have like an assault rifle or something? Okay, it's dead. Holy damn, dude, that was pretty grueling, actually. Holy. Yeah. Indiana Jones? Oh yeah, the Indiana Jones game. Wonder how that'll turn out. Well, I mean, if you get the opportunity to work on Indiana Jones, I think that'd be something you would probably do, right?
Is that a safe room?
I mean, we were all very excited for Indiana Jones, and then, you know, the movie happened. It was a movie. Do I wish I had my money back? Probably, but, you know, it is what it is.
Money back for what? Indiana Jones?
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I hated that movie.
That sucks.
Well, you can watch it on D Plus soon, right?
Yeah, you can actually watch it right now. I've avoided it just because I don't want to.
You don't want to tarnish the feeling of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Just like you
The
guys
reason
shouldn't
I
want
still
to
haven't watched the new Matrix. Oh, sorry.
tarnish the memory of this stream by not liking
That's
it. So
it.
be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting. The Patreon option. The Discord for stream alerts, chat at great times. And the Amazon store affiliate link, if you're into that. Kevin, you should heal yourself.
I'm down.
Seem to be. Yeah.
Come
Sure.
on, get
Like, you have a health pack you can use. If you didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know. I could do it right now, I guess.
Healing.
Is Razor gonna go grab the health pack? He probably should. I mean, if he's not gonna grab it, I'm gonna grab it, but... Is he not gonna...
Do you want to grab it? I'll grab it.
Just grab it, I guess. I guess I could use it on him.
Keon, just let
Do I have to
me
heal him?
breathe.
Is this guy like 5 years old? I got you, man. Like, why wouldn't he just pick that up? Gun looks like the one Bond uses in Moonraker. Actually, that was a hell of a lot of fun at the beginning of the year. I remember being so confident going into this year with things, because we had like GoldenEye and like Age of Empires 2. January was top for 2023. I was so confident in Xbox, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, GoldenEye was a... Did you go back and play GoldenEye?
Turret!
Yeah, a little bit.
Out for the goo.
Fuck, I had fun playing that one. I think we streamed every difficulty level of that game. It was really, because all the difficulties, they play differently. Like, the game plays out differently at each level and stuff. And it was really neat. I really love that. And then Age of Empires 2 was really big.
Bonner.
Turrets.
I was so pissed when they did Age of Empires 4 and just, like, shadow dropped it and didn't give any, like, preview access or anything for me on that one. I was like, my Age of Empires 2 coverage was, like, incredible. It was positive. It was really well responded to. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies.
That's awesome.
Help. I'm down.
Grab that.
Okay.
Did he just kill himself?
Charger.
Yeah, I think that guy jumped a little too far down. Ugh, fire. I mean, you know what, actually, like, if this was made by just, like, 5 people, this is
Cool.
genuinely impressive. Like, this is not bad
That
at all.
small of a team, yeah.
I think this is what they mean when they say.
Oh my god, is this that level where you gotta, like, carry an object all the way back through where we just went? Hmm. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a retrofuturistic. I think that's the terminology we settled on. So it's supposed to look like, you know, something of the past, but it's futuristic like. Pretty obvious terminology there. It's kind of like if we had spacefaring technology back in like the 50s, the 60s, or something like that. Where disco's alive, but there's no disco music.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have music playing? Did I turn music off? Is that what this is?
I'd have to assume. It's in the game. I don't have anything.
Okay, so it's quiet.
Use your pulse.
Oh look, they're all getting burned as they come in here. You know what the funny thing is technically these are all our fellow ship people, right? The aliens.
Right, yeah.
Do you think we would feel bad if, like, afterwards we'd be like, oh yeah, you just gotta, like, detach the alien head and the person's, like, totally
That'd be
fine?
funny, yeah.
It does.
I'd be like, oops. My bad.
Doing a health scan.
I'd be like, I shot my wife, man. God, that would, like, haunt you. I'll actually probably end some people, but man, that would be just brutal. I think they do that.
Makes you wonder why they haven't tried to remove one.
Maybe they have, we don't know. It's like The Walking Dead, though, right? Where they're like, some people are like keeping some of them alive in case they can be like save the zombies or something.
Yeah.
And it's like they're zombies, you just kill them. The only reason I'm thinking that is because I did that god awful The Walking Dead Destinies. Oh Christ, that was bad.
What was that? Was it as bad as I heard, or?
It was like kind of Kong level.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, like the idea was cool though, because it's like you replay the first few seasons or whatever The Walking Dead, but you make choices that change up like whether some characters die in certain places and that.
Hit the pulse.
But fun issue, Kevin. Okay, so I do something and Carl dies, right?
Yeah.
You know Carl?
Yeah.
He dies.
Coral.
Coral, and then in the next scene, Shane and Rick were fighting over taking care of Carl, being like, I could take care of him. It's like,
Oh, really?
Close
That's,
the airlock.
yeah.
I'm just like, we just buried
She
Carl.
was dead. Yeah.
He's not alive anymore. Hmm.
Wow. We made it.
Well, the 360 is cool for like games that aren't backwards compatible and doing some video stuff, but like,
Beyond,
I
do
don't
you have
like the
any
Xbox
idea
One. I
what
don't know
this
why
game
you'd
is
really
about?
keep unless you were doing like Connect stuff. Like that's the only reason I'll keep an Xbox One.
It has
And I use it as like a rest from my PS5 and my 360. I set them on top of the Xbox One. It's like a stand, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it's like other than using the Kinect for it, it's like the Xbox One is like virtually useless. Oh, we all have to stand on this portal, then we can go down. I like this cat thing I have.
help.
You know what's
Ah.
it's really funny though?
Hmm.
Like the whole PlayStation Xbox thing is like, other than the total fanboys of like God of War and like the same like 3-4 PlayStation games you hear about every year, I don't really know what I would play on PlayStation as opposed to Xbox. Like if that's what the sales are, sure, whatever. I feel like that's just more exposure of things, because like let's face it, 9 times out of 10 if something's mentioned on a show or a cartoon, it's going to show PlayStation over Xbox, so it would be a
They pay for
marketing
that.
thing. But like, yeah, there you go. But like other than that, like on a
Does anyone know
personal
what this
level,
thing
I
looks
just
like?
there are games on PlayStation that are cool, there are games on Xbox that are cool, but there's nothing so on PlayStation that I would genuinely make the switch over. Like more or less, why do I buy an Xbox? Because
I
that's
handle
what I've
these?
always bought,
Help.
you know, so it's not like the thing that makes
Oh,
Xbox
Christ.
way better than
Balls!
PlayStation to me.
The
Oh,
balls! Why do they keep coming after
Ah.
me?
Watch out, grenade.
I definitely get you too, but other people feel like that too. They've always bought a PlayStation. Or a lot of people, you gotta remember, also switched at the start of the Xbox One era. And it's like, why would you switch back? That's the other thing too,
Yeah.
is like, I think both of these consoles haven't really had games that are like mind-blowing, if that makes sense. Like it's, you know, in previous gens there was always stuff at the launch that was like, oh my god, I gotta get a new console to play this new game, and it's just like we haven't really had much of that yet. And the generation's like basically over, so you know, it's like halfway over now. We're in the latter half of the gen, so
Well, that's where I don't know. There are good games. Like I always think my
Keep close,
favorite
everyone.
is PC with like the, you know, but
Charger.
the difference, yeah, between Xbox and PlayStation. I do love the point that you always PlayStation. There's got to be a reason you always hear about them, because they're probably good. But yeah, no, I do. It's always like, oh, PlayStation is
There
its
it is.
super exclusives. It's the
Yeah,
same
the
like
alien
3-4
stuff.
games mentioned over
I thought
and
this man
over
was
and
taking my turn on
over.
the canister.
yeah.
Hey.
But I mean, they sell, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't keep mentioning it. Okay, so this is that thing. We have to take turns doing this,
That one's dead.
because it radiates you. So we have to take turns pushing this thing over here, Kevin.
Thank you.
Got
That's
it.
it. Okay. Oh my God, this is like.
Because it's like, yeah, I can't keep holding on to this radiation thing all the time. Like, you have
Yeah.
to, you guys got to give me a hand out here.
There's no way to
Has me.
sprint, eh? I feel like I'm so slow.
Kevin, we are sprinting.
We're sprinting. Okay.
Think of it as Halo Combat Evolved. We are sprinting.
Yeah.
Turret
That was funny. What was I playing? Oh, Cabela's for 360. I got it on this, like I got a copy of it, like a disc copy, so I could play it on the Series X. And the guy's like, move the left stick to sprint, and I'm like, you mean to walk?
Yeah, all right.
I'm like, he's not moving very fast for a sprint. Ghost Recon Online.
I'll carry it.
I don't even think you can do those ones online anymore. Like, which Ghost Recon are you talking about?
This is bad, but this is just a
We did
freak.
do,
I
we
got
streamed Wildlands when it was on Game Pass.
Spawner! Spawner!
Still waiting for that
Yeah,
god
I
awful
did.
Thank you.
Breakpoint to get on Game Pass.
What
Get
do you
these
got?
quick. There's
Alright.
a brute.
I tried playing Wildlands online, and there's like nobody on it.
No?
Like for the PvP at least.
Oh, the PvP.
Yeah.
I don't think people play the PvP on that one much, do they?
Dropping it.
I played it a little bit when it was on. It was kind of neat.
To be honest, I didn't even know that it had PvP
Behind you.
Turrets!
for some reason. Oh, Razor is down? God damn it.
Spawner. I'm down. Get these quick.
Dang it, dude.
Oh god, there's two of our guys are down and there's a freaking brute here,
I'll
Kevin.
get you up, but watch my back.
Okay, I'm good at the moment. I think I'm going down.
There's a brute.
Okay, well I will try to bring our teammates back
This isn't over.
and then come try to save your ass and kill this brute thing too. Oh, the brute is dead. Okay, we got it. Kevin's all good up. Gouda. The cellular games? Oh, I haven't really read into that yet. That one was kind of interesting.
What is it?
It's like this new thing that just popped up the last day, so I don't really have any info on it. I'm sure they'll clarify this next work week. But, like, there's basically PlayStation's new terms of service include, like, you're not supposed to, like, sell disc or, like, copies of your game or whatever or something like that.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's so
Dropping
lame.
it.
To try to
If
do
I
that.
bought, yeah, if I bought it, it's mine, right? Like if I want to sell it, like whatever.
Yeah.
You can sell your car, you know.
I'm sure car companies don't
totally-
want you to do
Take my
that.
turn on the canister.
Sure, but you know,
Use your pulse.
Oh my god, you know what's
who
crazy for
hasn't bought a
cars?
used car?
Okay, so we had to sell my grandmother's old car, right?
Yeah.
But it's actually like really well taken care of, and apparently it's like a special kind of like Mazda or whatever. And the one
Okay.
guy, what was it, wanted my mother to sell it to him for 3,000 or something. And she told him to just F off, and then she went to this other dealer and got 10,000, I think. 8 or 10,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Spawner.
First of all, used cars shouldn't cost that much.
Yeah.
Secondly,
A brute.
oh, that was a great boost, man. That guy just like pushed me all the way in here. That's amazing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I just got like pushed ahead. That's awesome. Okay, and you guys are all dead, right? Okay.
I'm dead.
Everybody's dead. And I have to kill this tank guy all by myself. Anyways, yeah, I couldn't believe how much they like tried to rip her off on that stuff, because that's just sleazy. Because I mean, if the other company buys it for like 8 or 10,000, that means they're gonna sell it for even more, right? So
Yeah, you'll never buy anything to make a loss on it.
yeah, because they're like pawn shops basically. So
That's better.
I was just like, holy man, they tried to just
I'll get you up,
freaking
but watch my back.
soak her on that one. Yeah. Hmm.
Who has the alien stuff?
I'll go save Nessa. So I got the generator over there.
Thank you for your help.
MCC coming to Halo Infinite? I sure as fucking hope not. Don't touch my MCC.
Why wouldn't you want the two together?
There's, I just want a distinction between that sort of stuff. Okay, so what are we doing here?
Dropping it.
Ping this. Oh, there's a
I have no
frickin'.
clue.
That's way
Oh,
over there.
bridge or something.
If you stand still, I can help.
Alright, so we have to call this thing in here. That's why I set up that turret, but I think the turret's almost gone. Let's set up the explosive canisters. Do we have any more turrets we can call in? Shotgun,
Ah,
shield
looking
grenade.
through everything now.
Behind you.
Those just explosive canisters. So what, now we have to go that way? Oh, I thought this was going to be like a hold off the area kind of thing. Okay, well that's a little underwhelming. Alright, let's push it
Do not
forward.
Throw the canister off the bridge. Do not throw the canister off the bridge. Dropping the alien tech.
Dropping the alien tech, okay.
Go get it.
That's where you're supposed to take the alien tech, Kevin.
Oh, me too, sure.
It's a team at, well, I can only hold it for so long before it gets too hot, and then I have to drop it. You get what I mean? It's like supposed to be like a hot potato kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Use your pulse.
I don't think. Dropping it.
Holy hell, that's a lot of enemies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, double uh-oh.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Alright, where's the thingy? Kill the flasher!
Got it. We are going to do this.
Where are we supposed to bring this to our safety place? Is that where we're supposed to bring this?
Seems like it, yeah.
Get into the airlock.
Yeah, because this is the way we came. We called it right
Taking
away.
my turn on the
Right.
cannon. Dropping it.
Grabbing the alien stuff.
I brought
Close
it
the
here.
airlock.
Yeah, okay, it was all Kevin carrying that. It was not me carrying it like
Oh.
90. Close the door! Close the door the other way. I thought that was the health thing. Where's the health thing? Jesus, I'm still getting in here.
Thank you.
Holy.
Try that lethal game yet?
Lethal Cup. No, I have not, but I keep hearing everybody talk about it.
That's all. Yeah, bunch of guys playing it. That's all I hear about.
That's funny.
Like it's just really big and it'll disappear. Yeah.
A lot of games are like that. Okay, I think we finished the episode. Why don't I like Infinite? We're not going down this rabbit hole again. I'm tired of talking about that game. Stop asking about it.
Even though it's way better than 4 or 5. I'm joking.
You're a monster, Kevin.
That
That was a quick episode, eh? That was
was very quick, yeah.
only like 2 chapters. Maybe we have done up to episode 3, because this is the one with the big room thing where you click on the little button things, isn't it? The VTech V-Smile console? What the hell is that? Halo games playable on Halo Infinite? I doubt it, but if they do that, cool for them.
Everyone clear on the go.
Just, yeah, like, just stop talking about that game. I'm just tired of it.
Hordes gave us the data that explains it all, but we need to get this to Earth. So we need to find a deep space.
A warning from the past, okay.
Data.
Does that mean we've got to go back to the future? Ba, ba, ba.
Oh.
Is Death Stranding worth playing? Get that Death Stranding out of here too. I don't want to hear about that game. We'll do this stuff to punish me. The medical station. Alright, let's save the day. I feel like we're gonna finish this whole thing pretty comfortably.
Yeah. In case we're going right now.
Yeah.
I want to say this.
Hey, we're back in the cruise area.
Someone shot me.
Kind of lame they don't have achievements though. I hope our achievements retroactively unlock. Probably not. Remember, it's clicking the red stick, Kevin.
Set? Alright.
Yeah, for your flashlight. Clicking the
Everyone
red
handle
stick.
these. Can we avoid them?
God, that's so fucking funny. Clicking the red stick.
No.
Okay, so the funny thing is too, I don't know if you're like this as well. Oh, the balls! Help me from the balls, Kevin!
Was
The balls!
coming.
They're all over me. There's balls all over my face, Kevin.
Let's get you
It's
up.
not the first time I've seen you overwhelmed with balls.
It's true. We've had some wild weekends, man. I'm just kidding.
Compile, compile.
Matter compiler.
How do you get to that? Do you know how to get up there?
I have no clue. Up top and we jump down or something.
Okay, if you just jump and press A and hold A, you can do it.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. That's kind of funny. Anyways.
Matter compiler.
Yeah. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, channel great times, and the Amazon store affiliate link if you're into that. Yeah, we're not retreading stuff. I'm done with the Halo Infinite chatter. I'm over it.
Everybody's asking you about it.
It's like every night. It's like Thanos, you know, run from it, hide from it.
What's it do? It brings you back to it.
Yeah. Did you grab there's a perk machine here.
Not to get you talking about, but I do find the best. Almost everyone I talk to likes it. You know?
That's good for them.
Come on, let's get
Oh,
lucky.
that's fair.
I'll tell you this. I missed the part where that's my prop.
Grab her.
Grab her.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
God.
Sorry, I got in the way.
It's funny. My coworker is a Sikh guy, Punjabi. Really nice guy, and he's been in Canada since like 2018.
Long
So
time.
like he's you know, like he gets stuff or whatever, but he doesn't get every movie reference. Like I'll get him to watch movies, like, oh man, you got to see this. But there's the one thing where you can get like curbside deliveries where it's what it entails. Drop it off on the side of your house. And
Fuck
every now
is
and then
this thing?
we'll
Oh,
get someone.
sorry, flasher.
Sorry. I hate those things. Just every now and then we'll get people or whatever where it's like one really small person, and they're like, "Well, how am I supposed to get?" They're like, "Can you put this in my house?" And it's like, "No, that's not what you ordered."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, how am I supposed to do it?" And I always love that. Like, well, how
Figure
are
it
you
out.
supposed to do that? Yeah, you know, like, that's where I got back. And my coworker always complains that like he hates when people do that. It's like, yeah, man. Like they always say, like, how am I supposed to? And I just want to tell him that I forgot. I don't see how that's my problem, or you know.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Yeah, that's it.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. Oh. Well, he hasn't seen the Spider-Mans. Well, I guess they're old, right? They're like 2000s.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been saving this for you. You know, it turned 20 the other day.
What?
Actually, technically today still. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
Geez. I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I saw that they were posting online the interview and the deleted content or whatever, the extra content, where it's like Elijah Wood gets interviewed by one of the other hobbits, but he doesn't know, and he's just like making a fake accent, and he's talking about wigs. He's like, "Do you wear a wig?
Will you wear wigs? Yeah.
When will you wear wigs?" And he's just laughing.
Yeah.
God, that's funny. Because I love too. Okay, so if you watch the full like interview piece, you know, Elijah Wood has to open up being like, "Oh well, we use this technology where I was in New York, but he was somewhere else, and we were video conferencing, but we didn't know each other." It was like, wow, you were doing like webcamming. Wow. But like in the 2000s, that's a pretty, you know, pretty novel thing, right? Like,
Well done.
so I got a good chuckle out of that. How he has to explain what they're doing to be able to talk to each other in different places. I'm like, oh my god. Because you could pick up your phone right now and like do a FaceTime with someone, like, you know, like instantly. But he has to do the big setup. He's like, they were doing this thing where you talk over video conferencing. I'm like, whoa.
It's
fancy, guys. Yeah.
That is funny though. Like, what was it? I think there was a Green Day song on the internet for the American Idiot album, or it was like on the radio, we're like driving. I was mentioning to the girlfriend that like it's 2004 release, like 19 years ago. If you go back to when we were in 2004,
Did we do a circle?
to play it to, I think we go backwards. So
Yeah, we did. We just did a loop. That's kind of funny. Yeah, we literally did a fucking circle. Anyways, back to your story.
Oh, sorry, just a cheesy little thing that like for a kid who was our age when that album came out, for us to play that music for them now would be like our parents like playing like 1980s like Iron Maiden to us.
Yours did Iron Maiden. I thought the old people's go-to was CCR. Although that is a little older, but I get your point. Yeah.
Like the CCR is like
stuff, I guess.
yeah.
I just like I remember going to like, what was it? Was it like Sam or whatever? And whatever they were having like was it a Halloween party or something? I think that was a Halloween party. We're sitting there drinking and we're talking about like the music the parents listened to, and everyone was like, yeah, they always played CCR, and like all the women too were like, yeah, it was just, we always heard CCR from the old man. I'm just like, what the hell? And I was like,
bunch of stoner parents. No.
yeah, I'm like, I guess technically I've heard CCR and stuff too, but I was just like funny that was like sort of the combining thing that everybody had in common for like old people music was like CCR. I was like, how old are you guys as like parents? 'Cause that's another thing too, is I guess my parents are technically younger. Because they're just entering the 50s. And everyone else seems to be a bit older. It's just kind of funny, like CCR, everyone was talking about it.
Everyone.
It's weird, like, there is still some, gender distinctions of what, you listen to and stuff, and everyone's like, yeah, no, my old man, CCR. I was like, wow, okay.
What do you think has been making these holes?
That's Clearance Clearwater Revival, in case you guys have no idea what we're talking about. Yeah.
The Cave and Wonders.
Oh. Well, I guess I should recommend a song too, in case you've not heard of them, considering people are younger. What Moon Rising?
You've probably heard Fortunate
Careful
Son.
around this
Fortunate Son.
Like
Any Vietnam movie where they're in a helicopter.
right. Yeah, Bad Moon.
Bad Moon Rising. I think that's my favorite of
We need
theirs.
to open this together.
CCR.
Hey, you hit me, right?
Okay, how come we killed the brute so easily together, but I always have to do this myself? Okay, you want to do this 1, 2, 3 on this bad boy?
Yeah, let's do it.
1, 2, 3, click. Is this a defend this area? I think this is a defend this area.
No, I think it would be kind of silly not to say that there's not some gender distinction on like music choice, because like ask anyone
There
our
always
age,
is.
like how many of the boys do you know were listening to Backstreet Boys?
Backstreet's back. All right.
Yeah, like you know dogs and like ironic, whatever, but.
You're telling me you don't want it that way? Tell me why. Ain't nothing. But what are you stuck on?
Really.
Oh, there's a thing over there grabbing you. You are so laggy.
Oh, it's horrible.
You need to stop doing this crap over Wi-Fi, Kevin. We do this every time. And you always promise you'll stop, Kevin, but you always embrace the Wi-Fi.
Right.
I think he's gonna help you up there. A Days Gone sequel? That's never happening.
Thanks.
Yeah. Fortnite. Fortnite's got everything now, man.
Let me scan you. Hit your pulse.
Did you know they shoved Rock Band into Fortnite now?
Someone else.
Like,
Really?
yeah, like you can actually play basically what is Rock Band in Fortnite, because they bought Harmonix, and they've had Harmonix doing all the concerts in Fortnite, and yeah, they built like Rock Band in
During this
Fortnite.
battle royale, you sit down and you play Guitar Hero
No, it's a separate area.
and Rock Band.
Someone shot me.
It's like a separate portal within Fortnite. So it's like the battle royale is one area, Rock Band, but it's called something else is one area. They also have like a thing where you're doing like car racing from Rocket League people, so there's like a racing cars. And then the last mode is it's Minecraft, but it's Lego, which looks really cool.
Just whatever you want to be, eh?
Yeah, they're trying to do that metaverse stuff where they're like everything. And honestly, like, apparently the Lego thing is like amazing, but I haven't had time to play it yet because I was busy with Baldur's Gate. But yeah, it's literally like Lego invested $1 billion in them, and now they've basically got like a Minecraft, but it's in Lego form and, you know, in the Fortnite world. It's interesting.
It is interesting.
In here. Close the
I
airlock.
actually remember that, like, always hearing that, oh, you know, like, the actual game is pretty good. And when I played it, it sucked. Like,
Yeah, we just played against bots and stuff. It was lame.
We're doing this.
It was embarrassing for me. Hello there.
We can find the escape pods on the other side of
Fortnite's robbing other industry. They're just trying to be everything for everyone.
Hang on. Gonna run the
But
scan.
man, that's where I was saying, it is so goddamn depressing that, you know, Rock Band is literally the company that made all these innovative, like, music-based games now just, like, slaves away at Fortnite concerts and literally, instead of making a new Rock Band, made a new Rock Band that got shoved into Fortnite. That is so sad. But on the flip side of it, in January, PDP is releasing a new guitar for the first time in, like, 6 years, 7 years, so I'm gonna have to buy that because I haven't had a new plastic instrument in probably over a decade at this point.
hilarious.
So, yeah. I'm praying that it is compatible with Rock Band. I mean, it wouldn't make sense if it wasn't. And that might be my definitive guitar unless, you know, Microsoft brings Guitar Hero back someday, so. Yep. Hoping that's good. And it's probably going to be like a limited time thing too, right? It's going to be like, you buy it here, or it's just going to be gone, and it's like, I have to jump on that.
That was me.
I mean, ideally I'll get its review, but we'll see what happens.
Good stuff. Come on.
I don't know, it's just, to me, it's sad to see, like, a company with such legacy that made such cool games, you know, that was, like, huge in the industry, and now they just make, like, Ariana Grande concerts and stuff. It's, like, it's really depressing. It's like, oh, these guys made some of my favorite games, and now they're making concerts. Did you ever play Time Splitters back in the day?
What's that one about?
Time
Kinda
Splitters.
sounds familiar.
It was a shooter. It's kind of like GoldenEye, but it was sort of you go through time and that.
Bad memories of emergency rooms.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
No,
so
I don't think I ever did. Yeah.
all right, fair enough. Well, anyways, so there's the studio. Oh my god. So they got a bunch of the old people together to make like a new one,
Watch out, grenade!
and then Embracer, which everybody's been complaining about recently because they've been doing layoffs and stuff, closed the studio that was made just to like work on this franchise.
Waiting.
And everyone was like, oh, well, it sucks, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, I guess, we don't know this was for sure, but there was, like, some leaked stuff, like, concept arts come out the last few days. And a developer did, like, an interview where he's like, yeah, well, we were making a Battle Royale version of Time Splitters. And I'm just like, oh, why? Why would you ever? And he's like, we had pivoted to doing a remake of, like, the second one. And I'm just sitting there being like, so people all over the internet were crying about them basically making a battle royale of times. That's like if Halo was gone for like 20 years, and the first new Halo game they were gonna make was a battle royale,
It's locked down.
and then they closed the studio. Could you imagine? I would be so goddamn choked. It's like, yeah, it's like, how does Time Splitters even work as a battle royale? It's just nonsense to me. They're all chasing that money, right?
Is Battle Royale still even big as it used to be? Like,
Fortnite had its
I know
top views or players ever when they brought back the OG map there like a month ago. So like, I wouldn't say it's dead, but I don't see as many companies making them.
it's not the super fad it was. Like, I think it's now a genre in gaming, right?
Yeah, it's just become a genre, so you get the odd one, but not really. The hot thing right now is the extraction shooter,
Oh yeah.
but I haven't seen any of those actually come out and take off. Because, like, the Naughty Dog was working on The Last of Us. Oh, we got a flasher. So yeah, Naughty Dog, you know, who makes the Uncharted games, The Last of Us. I've been captured. I need help. I'm being stabbed. But yeah, so they were making The Last of Us Online, which was going to be an extraction shooter, and that just got canceled finally last week. And then apparently, so Bungie, they've been making Marathon. I don't know if you remember what Marathon is, but they were turning that into a fancy extraction shooter, and I heard that that is a complete shit show behind the scenes. And yeah, so because like the extraction shooter, it's like it's Vigor, if you remember Vigor, and like Tarkov, like Escape from Tarkov, or extraction shooters. But and everyone's like, oh, this is the trend everyone's jumping on. But I haven't seen any new extraction shooters come out and actually be successful or even released. So,
funny. Like,
yeah.
I know the Escape on Tarkov fab, but I didn't know that was the next big thing, because, yeah, I couldn't name anything else. But it makes sense, I guess, like, when 2042 came out, they had their whole hazard zone thing or whatever.
Yeah, that was an attempt. Call of Duty tried to do that, too, with the DMZ, and that didn't really pan out. They just stopped development on that.
Turret here.
And that's what Zombies is now, and apparently a lot of people like zombies like that, so we're gonna be fucked, and zombies will never be the same. So that sucks, but whatever, I gave up on zombies anyways. God. What a terrible situation. Hi-Fi Rush? Hi-Fi Rush was really good. Yeah, I loved Guitar Hero, but, I don't know, I think I kind of liked Rock Band more. It was kind of cool to have, like, the whole group kind of rocking and stuff, and Rock Band had more music, and I don't know, it just, to me, it's sad that it's like, they used to make their own games, and now they make virtual concerts. That, to me, that would be like the worst. Like, if I made a studio and we made like, huge part of the industry games, like we were a leader in gaming, and then now we just sit there and make concerts, I would feel like I just failed my my business. Like, I guess you save people's jobs and stuff, but I would feel like a complete failure if that was the case, right? I just,
No way, you get to be a part of the biggest company ever, or biggest game ever.
Yeah, Epic, where they just, like, laid off, like, 900 employees several months ago, or 5 months ago. I keep telling people, though, right, that, like, a lot of these companies, they got too large over COVID, because, there were so many people at home, so many people playing games, and now it's just kind of the markets are adjusting themselves.
Well, and layoffs happen. It's not like I've never been laid off before, like...
Yeah, it's part of, like, industries. It just happens. It's not great, like, it's not good, but...
Yeah, no, it's not like I got laid off, but, you don't think you'll ever get laid off in your working career. Like, yeah.
This isn't a happy
I don't think I will.
Best of times.
Yeah, well...
Yeah,
we'll lay off the self-employed, right? Yeah.
Not with that attitude, Kevin.
No, yeah, that's true. Oh, I guess you could lay yourself off. That'd be hilarious.
That's what I was just gonna say. I was like, I'm gonna have to lay myself off. It's the only way. It's the rings of Halo, Kevin. What are you doing all the way down there?
Brute!
For some reason, I thought we were supposed to come down here.
You're like so far away. Apparently, there's like a brood here or something. Oh,
That's funny with Fortnite is I feel like such a jaded old man when I talk about it, because when that came out with PUBG. Talked about it before, but PUBG looked like the more grounded shooter.
It was.
So I went with that. Yeah, it's cooler. Where like I was 8 and I saw people run around in like bunny costumes that I know that. Well, actually not all gaming, but the major gaming. Good way.
This room's cool, dude.
Yeah. I'd love to get to you somehow. But like, it was so funny because like I skipped Fortnite because it was like, that's lame. And then it was so funny to see like a lot of the kids who were like 12 or whatever at the time are now obviously like, I think, when did that get go? Like 2014? Like they're
17.
Yeah, like they're 2017. Oh, okay. Either way, they're like they're hitting
They're
like
adults now.
18 and stuff like that. Yeah, they're adults, exactly. So like you hear that nostalgia from them, like they were like us talking about modern warfare. So like not only was I skipped out on the game because I thought it looked lame, but now I got all these kids talking about like how it's like the OG, and it's like, man, Fortnite's lame. You know?
You gotta get with the trends,
Oh, man.
Kevin.
That's it, right?
You be a jaded old man.
That's what I'm saying.
You
I
gotta,
have
you gotta F the night.
where to go.
You gotta go out there, you gotta put $20 down, buy yourself a silly skin, and dance with the kiddos.
That's it, man.
And you guys have to sit down and like the stream.
Like the stream, whoa.
Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming the channel member you might have wanted to be in a past life. There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. Also the Amazon Starplay link, if you're into that. Are you finally getting... How are you that far behind, Kevin?
I have no clue, dude.
Just
I
keep
would
climbing the ladders,
honestly,
man.
instead of $20 for your Fortnite, I would give $20 to get to you.
But Kevin, you need to be Spider-Man.
Right.
Who did I got Jack
Spider-Man
Skellington.
things. Did you? No way.
Yeah, they have Jack Skellington, and he comes with his regular outfit and his Santa outfit.
It just made the game worth it.
Hey, he's pretty well done, dude.
Buying it right now, Jack Skellington, dude. No way.
Hey, don't let your gal see that. She grew up in that era of loving the
Yeah.
the mystical Jack Skellington stuff. The Tim Burton era.
Let's.
Dude, I have no idea how you are that far behind.
Yeah, I just don't know how to get up to you.
You just disconnected.
Oh, awesome.
Alright, well, we'll finish the level, and then I think you can join in progress?
Safe room here.
Let me see if I can get you back in here.
Get the turret.
You gotta stop doing the Wi-Fi, dude.
This will help.
It sucks for some games, but this one's really biting the dust.
Thanks.
I don't know, man. Every time we stream this, you're just, like, choppy. Get her in the room.
Turrets.
Shoot the turret!
Turret. Come on, man.
Yeah, hopefully we can reconnect you in this one. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Wondering if can you rejoin?
Surprised there are still escape pods on the ship.
That worries
It's
me.
not letting me.
But the deep space pod is still showing as docked.
Let's go find out what happened.
Invite you to a party. Okay, I think we have to finish this mission. We just have to escape. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's alright.
I don't think it should take too long. I'll try to move through this quickly. Left 4 Dead music in the menu. So what did you guys do when you did the Left 4 Dead with your buddies?
I'll answer that in a sec. 1 second. I'll go to my thing right now. Fire.
Impact grenade, heavy plasma grenade. Interesting.
Flasher.
Battle passes? Well, battle passes just give you, like, a sense of progression, really. I mean, they give you little items, but I never really use the items. I don't know if other people do, but never really found myself using the items. Unless it's something, like, really cool. But actually, I don't know if I've used, like, a single item out of any of the COD stuff I've used. Oh, okay, so this is that hard-ass part where you could really use a teammate. That's funny. Alright.
Alright. Well, I just fixed the whole thing and I'm wired now.
Oh my god, Kevin, it's like I'm seeing you through a whole new lens.
I know, right? I've upgraded. My life it's makes sense now. I was
Holy.
lost, but now I'm found.
It's like before you were Bugsnax on PS Plus, but now you're Bugsnax on Xbox.
Yeah, man, like the total upgrade.
Whoa, whoa,
What
whoa.
kind of upgrade you would get if you liked the stream? No,
Oh, we just did that, but
I know. It's
that's funny.
yeah. So what I did on Left 4 Dead, we just did the base game mode or whatever. We did the whole second one, and like I said, there was that first little bit where it was really hard at first, and I'm like, guys, like, what's going on? Like, we've all played this before. I know we have. Why do we suck?
Yeah.
And then for some reason, like, and it's the same thing because like everybody's off doing random stuff, but I don't know. It's like something clicks in your head to stay in movement, or the minute you see a tank, everybody shoots. But like, what's it? The first one we were trying to get out of the mall there, and you're like putting the gas tanks in the car, like.
Let's stick together.
Yeah,
and
that
reach the
one was
pods,
really
we'll go
tough. And then
faster.
after we got past that, we beat the whole second game with the expansions, and then we did the whole first game. And we haven't gone back to it, but like that game's huge, right? Every time I check it, there's like 30,000 plus people on Steam on it.
Oh, we have to defend these positions. Well, yeah, again, because they make it so cheap and everybody owns it. It's like one of the quintessential, like, library type things. So are you telling me you did not use my Lord concert mod?
No, I showed the guys it, but we just we're gonna beat the base. Yeah, we were gonna beat the base game mode, and then we were gonna go through and mod because I saw a bunch of silly stuff. There was the one, oh god, the hunter, where it's like you literally turn it into SpongeBob when he jumps at you. You hear the bang, or like I can't even replicate it, but you know his laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like crazy stuff.
Stay Puft Marshmallow, man. Those are the best zombies.
Actually, one of the coolest ones I saw was, where everything turns into like Halo.
What?
You pick up like the assault gun, like the AK, and it's the assault rifle.
Oh, okay, so it's like a Halo pack. Gotcha.
Yeah, something. Yeah, basically, yeah, and like all the zombies turn into like flood.
Did you know that the reason that the Cortana mod is blue for the character mod is because of me?
Yeah, you were saying, right?
Oh,
what was it, like
okay,
a
well,
purple
that's
before
okay.
or something?
Yeah, so the guy who made the mod was just ripping models, and she was gray, and I'm like, no, she's supposed to be blue, dude. And he's like, huh? I've never played Halo. I was like, go look it up, and he's like, oh. And then the next day he released the blue version. It's a little bit of mod lore history there for you for Left 4 Dead guys.
Yeah.
And I'm not even kidding about this.
Sky Captain's affecting your gaming world as we speak. Who knows what he's up to next? I don't even know.
I was just like, you know, I'm that important as like a VIP in this industry. But I was just like aghast. I was like, yo, Cortana has to be, she's gotta be blue, right? A fellow Canadian YouTuber. Again, I don't really watch anyone that does YouTube stuff or streams or videos, guys. So very rarely watch like anyone that does this stuff. So
that's funny.
I have really no idea about other people. Is this a mod? No, this is a game. This wasn't on Game Pass. Yes, it was. You know, actually, I kind of think of some games as being unsuccessful if they don't get renewed for Game Pass. Like, some games are so big, like GTA, where it's like they get it for like a few months. But most, like, smaller games, they usually renew them for Game Pass if they're popular. So, yeah. Because this one had a lot of players at launch. Sorry?
Yeah, well, I think of like some games. Well, I guess it would be what you're talking about for like the two big ones, like Hearts of Iron. That was on Game Pass, and they took it off.
PC Game Pass. So.
Yeah.
I bet you that one comes back when they do a console port of it.
I can't wait to see how that one runs on the console.
Well, Crusader Kings was fine.
Yeah, but like Crusader Kings is like half the armies.
No, they just cut it down. I don't know, dude. I'm sure they can make it work.
Just interesting. I'm like, yeah, I don't think it'll blow up your Xbox to play. I just think it's funny because, like, yeah. Like
I think GTA 5 will, though. I think the Series
like...
S will light on fire. Or GTA 6.
Oh,
Did you see the trailer?
Oh, GTA. Yeah. No, I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, really? It's quite it's genuinely impressive looking. Yeah, this is a very, very good looking trailer. It's got Tom Petty music in it and stuff, and yeah, it's very, very well done. Yeah, it actually looks like a current gen, like a really, the technology in it's amazing. Okay, so we did that. Now we gotta go launch the thingy. Alright, so we're almost done, Kevin.
Okay.
I've almost pushed us through this.
Oh, it looks like you're at the end part of the game or whatever. At least what I thought was the end part, where you're hitting every computer.
Yeah.
For the escape pods, yeah.
But we did this.
Yeah, we did this, yeah.
When this game was like first out, so I'm like wondering.
I feel like it was the last part, wasn't it, when we did it?
Yeah, but like, what did they add to this game if there's only 2 chapters after this? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just kind of wondering what else there is to this game.
50 of the 58 updates were just stability or something.
I wouldn't even say the stability is really smooth on this, but like, what did they... Well, I guess they did a versus mode, right? So...
Yeah.
I don't know, this is a weird one, honestly.
Hey.
Cortana was actually originally purple, and... Well, she wasn't combat, but she's been blue and everything like that. Well, they ripped the... What was it? The Halo 5 character model for Cortana? Or was it Halo 4? Because remember, they were ripping it from the game at the time. I think it was just Halo 5 files they had to use, and she was blue at that time. But she was going to be gray, and I was like, she can't be gray. She's never been gray. Gray doesn't mean she doesn't need textures.
So what was it? Did you suggest it to Buddy, or did you like actually like upload it?
I left a comment on his mod. I was like, dude, she's supposed to be blue.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, oh, let me look into this. And he's like, okay. And then the next day he released a blue mod for it. At least that's how I remember it. This was 2015 earlier or something. But yeah, I don't know if the mods are even still available, but I have it still. But yeah, you can like, I think you can go on like Left 4 Dead map mods or something, and it's like there's a gray version and a blue version, and it's like that's why.
I do think it's interesting. Other than the mods, though, why do I play Left 4 Dead over Back 4 Blood? Would never just be nostalgia.
I hope they never need this information.
Well, Left 4 Dead has a good level of replayability due to the level design and the randomness of how the levels like change a little bit. That makes any sense? Like the way the zombies and stuff are placed, it's always a little
I
different.
guess, but it's funny because like it's the same map every time, right? It's still fun.
Halo 4 Cortana's a point. I love Halo 4 Cortana. She's freaking super sexy. I don't give a damn. Okay, can you join now?
I'd love to.
Because I don't know if I can... Doesn't really give me an
When
option.
I hit join or play, I see play.
What does that
I
even
just-
mean?
Yeah, right? Like...
You know what?
Invite you.
Let me restart. Let's close the game and just like turn the game back on.
Restart, okay.
Yeah, that should clear up any issues. Because I wonder if you can join in progress. And it was just like bugged. Wolfenstein? The new Wolfenstein games are all good. They did not add achievements now. There's no achievements in this for some reason. But like, yeah, I think it was the Halo 5 Cortana to some degree, and he edited it because he was taking the files from PC, and PC Halo 5 was available as like the Forge, Halo 5 Forge or something for PC, but it had like the game files or something. Yeah. I think Halo 2 Anniversary had like a... Wasn't it a porn star actress as well for that one, or was it just Halo 4? I can't remember. Halo 2
I just kinda
Anniversary
like-
Cortana is peak Cortana. She's beautiful looking.
I just love that kind of idea of like where they went with the weapon and
Oh,
they changed her look under the
hate
idea
that.
of like, oh, women don't look that way. Meanwhile, Cortana's based on an actual woman.
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I did not. I don't like the clothes and stuff. It's just silly.
Yeah.
It's like just make a new character, because it's like,
Well, it's a bot, right? It's an AI. Like,
well, they pick how they look.
yeah.
That's why they all look differently. Like one's a square, one's a triangle, one's like an air
I mean,
pilot.
what's it? Yeah, it was so silly. Where the one just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a 1920s air pilot. Like, oh, okay.
Can we invite this guy that we were playing with? Do you have him on your recent? I don't have him on my recent. I just have Call of Duty. Did he join off another platform? If you were just with us, you can rejoin. We had to restart.
Yeah,
this
because
thing
he was typing stuff. I assume that's PC, right?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it.
So we did episode 3. Now we're on episode 4.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start.
A New Hope.
A new hope. A new disappointment.
I need to-
I don't know. I don't think she needs clothes. It's just like the hyper, like, modern Microsoft, honestly.
It's just silly.
They
I think
sanitize
it's funny.
everything. They're like the most like sterile game developers out there. They just make everything so like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, we gotta put her in like proper clothing. It's like, fuck off. It's because they're trying to make the game's rating lower and stuff too, right? Like, if they had it their way, like Halo would be like E10 plus, and like, ugh.
Oh, that's funny though, because like, let's be for real. If it showed off features, that's all I'll say. Yeah, I could see where
It
it'd
doesn't
be like,
even
okay,
do
game
that.
developer, like turn it down. Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Like, there's nothing.
Next mission.
Yeah.
It's like it's just the female figure, if anything. But it's like what? It looks all matrixy with like she's coding or something like that.
Watch it. They'll go back and redo like anniversary for Halo 1, 2, and like 3 and stuff, and they'll add fucking clothes to her. Just watch.
And that'd be funny. Yeah.
It was like such a Microsoft thing to do.
Well, it's actually always funny because I love the arguments of like, oh well, why do you care?
did this
And
map.
It's like, yeah, we did.
There's just a dark version of it now, where they go to the Bungie school of recycling content.
That's it, dude.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna make the joke. If I always loved that, like, oh well, if they went back and added clothes, you could get some guy like an internet warrior, like, oh well, why do you care? And I always love that.
Yeah,
argument,
that's
because
tough.
well, it cycles back to well, why do you care?
Use the pulse.
Yeah, it's like
It's
it wasn't
endless.
hurting anybody.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, oh, why do you care if they put clothing on? Oh, well, why do you care if they don't have clothing? Well, why do you care? Well, why do you care? Like, it's stupid.
It just creates divisiveness.
Yeah. Oh, it's yeah.
Well, it's such a
cycle
weird
of
thing,
oppression.
because, like, honestly, throughout my entire life of playing Halo, which is, like, literally my entire life, I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen a single person offended or say anything about the fact that Cortana doesn't have, like, an outfit on or something.
Never.
Never.
Well, it's
I've not seen that
goddamn AI.
once.
Like, actually, even when I was a kid looking at Cortana, which is funny that, like, yeah, I think she was, like, cute or whatever, but I was never like, wow.
Yeah, it
Or
was
anything
never
really
like
weird,
that.
you know? Yeah, it was like, okay. She's a bot.
Yeah, she's not like a person. It's so strange why they would do that. Kind of a piss off. The weapon. Actually, we were talking. Speaking of divisiveness, okay, so they showed that Xbox is getting Blade at the Game Awards, right? Did you see that?
Sure. No, I didn't know.
Okay, so Blade is coming. Like Arcane, the people who make Dishonored, they're making a Blade game, but
Okay.
it showed Bethesda and Arcane, but it didn't show an Xbox logo. So, and then my press release didn't say that it was coming to Xbox, and I'm like, this could be multi-platform, because they're not saying, right? Because, you know, when Xbox announces something or PlayStation announces something, they shove their logos all over it, right?
Only on PlayStation, yeah.
Yeah, and Xbox does that too. And then, like, the press were, like, reaching out. They'd reach out to Microsoft. Microsoft's like, we're declining to comment. And then Bethesda was like, we have nothing more to say, ask Microsoft. It's like, what? And then,
The what, like, disagreement on how they're doing things, or?
well, it's like Bethesda's owned by Microsoft, and it's just like,
Yeah.
what the hell? And then, like, a week later, they showed a trailer that has the Xbox logo. And then the social media for Xbox is saying, Blade, you know, cool. But it's like, it doesn't mention Game Pass, which is like what first-party stuff does, and it doesn't mention any Xbox platforms it's coming to. It's just like, it's really weird, and I'm like, and some people are like, oh, it's getting people talking, and I'm like, no, it's like dividing the community. Okay, if we don't shoot these things, I think we can just walk by them. Ah, fuck me.
Sure. That's funny.
But yeah, it's just, to me, that's bad marketing, because it's just creating like division. Like, everybody's just fighting over like what it is. It's really weird. It's like they're allergic to having like first-party games for some reason, or exclusives.
So what's the argument? Whether it's going to be on other platforms or something?
Yeah, because they haven't announced it for officially. Well, I guess it's gonna be on Xbox, but they haven't said if it's gonna be on Series XS. It hasn't said it's gonna be on Game Pass. It hasn't said that it isn't going to be on PlayStation or other things. Just that it's in development.
Come on, let's get you up.
Which is why some are now theorizing that it means that that might be on the next gen Xbox, and that's why they didn't show a platform.
Doing a health scan.
Okay, there's a perk machine
be
here
wow.
if you need it.
Okay.
Do you need health?
Also, another one over here.
Oh no, you're good.
No, I'm just saving it at the moment.
Okay.
Come on, what
If that other guy wants to join back, he can. Carry more grenades. Okay. That seems pretty
Well,
helpful.
that is the funny thing, though, for the long-term effects, like you're talking about, like, how you see, like, the way Microsoft's going, but, like, what Bethesda is, like, only Xbox, and I think, like, what,
They should be.
Starfield, oh, yeah, exactly, right? Well, it makes you think about, like, the COD, that, like, eventually that should go only Xbox, even though there's, like, the whole debate. I think that's going to be a long-term effect, like, once it finally goes, if it finally goes, but I couldn't see where it wouldn't personally. We've talked about it before, but
That was
like
15 years from now, so who cares?
15 years, yeah, but like long distance, like I don't know, aren't you gonna be the one sitting there like when you're, I don't know, 40, 50, whatever, being like, ha, told you so.
Yeah, probably. It'll go exclusive eventually. That was another thing they were talking about, was the idea that the way the wording is done for how they offer COD, they're like, we can't always guarantee parity, like functionality or something. It's supposed to have parity for features, but functionality-wise, and that's another thing where it's like putting out another Xbox could kind of skirt around that to a degree. If they did like a new gen, it would sort of, because like honestly, you know, some people are like, oh, it's too early for a gen, and it's like console gens used to be shorter. It's just the last couple have been too long. 8 years is too long for a console gen. Way too long.
Way too long.
Yeah. And technically, the platform that owns COD can start the generation whenever the fuck they want, because it's Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's gonna be fascinating. Like, I'm intrigued to see what the hell's going on. Both of our guys are dead. Ugh. I don't know. I'm just wondering, you know, I want new hardware to play with, because these consoles feel pretty underpowered to me. Oh my god, I've been grabbed. Uh-oh, that's not good. Kevin!
I'd love to help you. On my way.
I'm so screwed. It's gonna be up to you, man.
Yeah, I'm doomed, dude.
We actually failing?
Yeah.
Oh!
What do you
He
do?
died. An Xbox? This is a nature photo channel.
Leo, when we get back, can I be in charge of the music? Maybe just
Pissed.
for a day?
I'm only pissed if you guys don't like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream
That's
alerts,
it.
chatter, and great times,
Whoa.
and the Amazon Starfleet link. If you're grabbing anything through there, use the link. Can't believe we died.
Yeah.
Were we only good because we had that third player?
No way, dude. I don't buy it.
Again, I'm not pissed about Blade, whether or not it's exclusive or not. But I'm not happy that they're not saying what it is. Because, like, a lot of people were coming on the channel and they were like, it is exclusive. But I'm like, they haven't said that anywhere. And people are like, well, it is. And it's like, well, until they, like, in fine print. Because, like, literally, I had the press release from Bethesda that night, right? And it
Yeah,
didn't
your
say...
opinion means nothing, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you don't know that.
And it's like, I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, it is exclusive 100%. Because it's not officially 100% exclusive. Until they say so. And it's like, and I've never seen a game in, like, the history of, like, exclusivity not say straight up it's exclusive, right? Like when Spider-Man was announced for PlayStation, like that was the announcement, what Spider-Man is going to be on PlayStation exclusively.
Yeah, but like I think about it, like I don't know, does it matter if Blade's exclusive? Like if it turns out to be a really cool game, that'd be cool. If Blade's a cool character, like I'd check it out, right?
Yeah,
but
like it doesn't matter, but don't, it's like you have the core Xbox fans being like, yes it is, and you have PlayStation fans being like, oh, maybe it's not. And it's like, until they say what it, like, it's like, why not just say what it is?
Oh, that's fair.
Like, what, why,
Actually, that
why
they
not?
didn't say it would make me think it's not gonna be.
Right?
Yeah.
And then people
But,
getting
like,
all
I
pissy
just- I
at me,
think
and I'm
about
like, until they, like, officially say, then it's not official, right?
Yeah. I think of like Spider-Man. Yeah, you're right. Whenever Spider-Man comes up, only on PlayStation or whatever, PlayStation, their advertisements. But either way, it's like Spider-Man. Of course, you're gonna say that. Like Spider-Man's a huge selling point. Makes you think of the old Halos, like the new Halo games coming out. You'd be sure to tell everyone and their dog, you know, that's Xbox.
Yeah.
But Blade, yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna go out of their way to instantly think, hey, this Blade game's gonna
Sell
console
consoles and
changing.
stuff.
Yeah, like,
Should we go this way?
Yeah, but that's not really the point, though. Is it's like, you know, why not just say it?
There's a charger.
oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Like it's so weird. It's like, are you like, is Xbox like offended? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, we don't want to be associated with this game or something. It's like, it's freaking weird. But yeah, I don't think Blade is like a system seller personally, but it's cool that Xbox got something like that. But it's weird that they don't want to just say that it's ours or it's gonna be on multiple platforms.
Oh, I do. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
literally the same thing, dude. What you're doing.
Probably in negotiation. I don't know. From what I understand is as soon as these contracts are done, where it's like we're working on this game, it immediately gets announced because Disney likes that. That's why those Marvel projects get announced so early, is because Disney requires that. But it is strange. Like technically, so Indiana Jones also has not been confirmed as exclusive, but we know it's an exclusive because the court documents leaked it.
We'd have thought climbing on all this.
So they announced Indiana Jones, but they announced that before the acquisition.
Flasher!
So you just assumed it was going to be multi-platform, right? But then we got the court documents that leaked that said it's going to be only on Xbox and PC. So that's the only reason we know for that game. But it's a little different because now they're like, you know, fully owned by Bethesda for like 3 years. So that situation is a little different. It's just weird. Players hit by goo gain health. Okay, well that actually sounds pretty helpful. I don't know, it just takes 2 seconds.
There's a matter compiler.
Believe in, but Bethesda makes great stuff.
I think Bethesda makes really great stuff. Like Starfield was really cool. I think if another Starfield game came out, as funny as that is to say, then I could go like, oh well, you know, this is the old game and that. Like, wait, why is Fallout and
I've grown to hate your
Elder
words.
Scrolls so huge to me? Because I've played
No,
all
I'm
the
sorry,
other
Dora.
games
It's
and
not
the
your
lore, like it kind of matters to me. Like, well, as much as a game can, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's a new franchise.
you're Yeah, exactly, right? So.
Are we ready to do
make the
this?
call. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yeah.
Okay, let's try not to
We
screw this up this time.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Starfield would have more weight as like the franchise goes on, because the first game was really good, but like once
had
I
issues.
felt like once I beat it, it had but like I don't know, we played it, but I liked it. I assume you did, right?
Yeah, I loved it. It didn't lose 20
right.
hours of my fucking life.
Yeah, there you go. Right? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, special game to do that.
Yeah,
That sucks, man. Baldur's Gate.
I
But
loved
anyways,
it too.
like, I don't know if I brought this up, but like, yeah, for a new Elder Scrolls game that comes out, it was so funny to get all these people. I remember my one coworker that like, I was excited when Starfield came out. He's like, oh, it's a Bethesda game. You know, like, oh, it's not gonna be that good. I was like, Bethesda games are great. And he's like, yeah, but the story will disappoint you. I was like, what? Bethesda's story disappoints? Like, what? You
Since
know,
when?
Saying nonsense, dude. Complete nonsense. And
Like, where did
in
this
the end,
narrative come
they
from?
actually, we fast forward a couple months later, they played the game and enjoyed it. Like, go figure. You know, it was like, I don't know, it's like a weird ad campaign to give Starfield hate, but like, yeah, I don't know, it was great. Not the greatest game ever, but it was good. But like, I feel like Elder Scrolls game, when that finally comes out, I think you'll hear a lot more about Xbox then.
Yeah, because that's
You know,
going to be
yeah.
a big deal.
Right?
Because, like, theoretically, the next Xbox could launch with that.
Actually, yeah, if you were to do a new console, I think you'd want to line it up with that. You could literally show, you know, the new Elder Scrolls game on the Xbox 6, haha, beat you to a PlayStation.
Well, like, theoretically, if you did it right and you aimed for, like, 2028, you could launch with Halo and the Elder Scrolls 6.
There you go, right?
But I think, I don't know, I kind of feel like Elder Scrolls 6 will be coming soon. But if you could launch with an Elder Scrolls game that's exclusive to your platform, Christ,
Can you
dude.
imagine Elder Scrolls 6 on the Xbox 6?
Oh,
Alright,
that's naming.
Hey,
There's a new Halo game coming out there. What?
Yeah, they just started working on it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
So do you think it carries on the story, or just everything disappears?
Another soft reboot.
Yeah, that blew me away, dude. I went back and actually, what was it? Showed the gal that stream because that was so funny. Actually beating Halo 5 because like I liked it. Obviously, that's known, but like when you were talking about like, oh wow, like the story, blah blah blah, this, blah blah blah, that, and I'm like, what do you mean? It was until I beat Halo 5 with you where it was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah, like not. Yeah.
One of these lights for my room.
Okay, not that way.
Killed myself. Cool.
Did you just walk off the ledge?
Yeah, it looked like somewhere you jumped down.
That's so funny because I stopped. I was like, hey, wait. Because I was thinking, I was like, should I warn Kevin about the fact there's a ledge here? I'm like, there's no way he's going to just walk right off. Oh, God. That is so I'm so sorry. I should have said something.
No, that's all good. That's funny because it looked like somewhere you jumped down, right? Like
I was going to. I was like, oh, I feel like we jumped down in here into like some kind of cool pit of like nature stuff. But then I was like, wait a sec, I'm not falling for that crap again.
Okay.
That's funny. I should have said something.
no, it's all good.
Kevin went into the abyss of death. God, but it's really disjointed. Like 4, 5, and like Infinite. Like the stories just do not line up like for any of
Not
them.
even a little bit.
It's so
Like, 4
totally off.
Right? Oh, like I can kind of see where 4 leads into 5. Like at least it's referenceable.
Kinda,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, right. But like, yeah, Halo Infinite. I was like, what? And it was so funny. Getting all my friends telling me because like a couple of my buddies are really into Halo. They know all the books and I got all the lore. And when it's laid out to you by someone explaining, it makes sense. But when you actually play it, and if you like didn't know anything about like all the extra lore around it and just went from Halo 5 to Infinite, I'd be absolutely confused. And even the conclusion of Cortana is like vaguely reference to how they beat it. It's not even like it's like really laid out well in the story either. You
It's
have
just
to
accept
have that
it.
like, yeah, exactly. Like it has nothing to do with each other.
Somehow, Palpatine has returned.
For real though, like yeah.
That's the Halo equivalent of it.
It's funny because Halo 5 at the end of it, it really starts with. I didn't like the whole Cortana losing it. I thought that was stupid.
That was dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, but like they literally starts with like Cortana doing this some Age of Ultron stuff, and like this like super war between her and the entire galaxy with her like Forerunner
Oh my God.
robot army.
You know what it's kind of like?
Yeah.
Is Resident Evil.
Oh my God! That's hilarious, dude. No, it's literally Resident Evil where Wesker, this is mankind's final fight. Next movie, it's like, oh, I woke up. It's over.
That was a hell of a battle that I was not part of.
Only someone filmed that. That would have looked so cool. And that dude drove that Abrams tank down the giant worm and it blew up half the city. Like, whoa.
That's exactly what that is, though, right?
Right? Oh, that was literally it. You have this super galactic war, and the next thing you know, you're fighting Atriox on the like Infinity. Like what?
The brutes are back.
Yeah, the brute. Yeah, like what? Like,
That doesn't make any sense.
the super war that destroyed planets. Oh yeah, that happened, but it's really nothing.
The Halo Infinite story was kind of weak. I think that's a bit of an understatement. You just like you fight this one guy that you like taunts you a bunch, and he's just like the biggest, weakest dude. All the villain does in that game is just talk about the other bad guy that you don't even interact with. It's like Atriox, and it's like, and then the game ends and you don't even like see Atriox. It's like what?
That's where it was funny because like I enjoyed playing it. I thought it was neat. It looked more like old Halo in comparison to the other ones. Like, I don't know, I
Yeah,
had
you know what
fun
my
in the
experience
open
was for Halo
world, I
Infinite?
didn't mind.
I just swung down gray repetitive hallways with my grappling hook.
That's hilarious.
That
Like,
was
I
that whole
I
game
don't
to
know.
me.
I liked it, but I do like your point though. That the one thing I'll totally admit is Esrim was a bad villain, dude. Like
Terrible.
even his whole tactic of like, come beat me, ah ha ha ha. Yeah, you're kicking my ass. This is great, ha ha ha. You know, like even the whole tactic of like the elite friend, like, should we jump him? He's like, no, send one at a time. You know, like the whole thing. Like, and when you're in that last part where like it's the training facility. And you're like picking up all the guns,
Everyone
like
in the
shooting
safe
his
room.
bad guys. And he's like literally like, yes, kill all my followers. You know,
Yeah.
like, I love this.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, his whole thing was that he couldn't wait to get his ass kicked by you.
Yeah, that was his whole thing.
Yeah.
And then cued the random villain woman thing that appeared for 1 second, that ran away, and then like going through the same repetitive tree texture world over and over again. And yeah,
That's where I
garbage
like
game.
that point. It'd be so funny when Atriox comes back. You know, like he had everything under control. Master Chief floating in space. The Infinity's basically destroyed. You know, the last remaining Marines are completely scattered and disjointed across the ring. You know, and he leaves for like a month vacation and comes back, and the Marines are completely regrouped. Master Chief has crippled the Banished. You know, like,
God.
all he has is these. Yeah.
You're glad Atriox wasn't there because they would have ruined his character? Well, see, the thing is like... I say this so often, but like... To play a game or to understand the story of something like a movie or something like that, you should not have to read supplementary material to understand what the fuck is going on. That goes for anything, Star Wars or Marvel or something. You shouldn't have to, like, you know, like, you shouldn't have to go and read books, or like Destiny, you shouldn't have to go on the website and read trading cards to understand what's happening. Like, I think it's reasonable that if, you know, if you're watching Thor 2 and you haven't seen Thor 1, sure, maybe you'll miss some stuff. But, like, I shouldn't be like, oh, I've got to watch, like, 3 shows, read 5 comics, you know, take a shot of liquor from Disney's open house in order to understand, like, what's happening in the next part. And thus Halo is, like, you know, like, 3 to 4 makes sense. Like, you can follow that, right? Chief goes to sleep, he wakes up. 4 to 5... You know, she's been gone for a bit, he's got a new team, you know, he's doing whatever, okay.
The previous game should offer you enough information to figure it out.
Yeah, you should be able to connect the dots if you're, like, semi-intelligent. And then 5 to Infinite, you're just sitting there being like, what the fuck is going on? Because I remember, like, reviewing Halo Infinite, like, a couple months ahead of launch, and I was sitting there, I was like, why are we on this ship? Why are we on this ring? Why are the brutes back? What is going on? I was like, what? What is happening? And it's like, I am a big Halo fan. Like, a really, really... Like, I play Halo 3, like, once a year. Just because I love it so much. And it's, like, literally my favorite game since I was a child, that franchise. I was sitting in Halo Infinite being like, what the fuck is going on? And that's weird. Like... I guess if you were a Star Wars fan and you were going into the new movie being like, somehow Palpatine has returned, you'd be like, what? How? Why? From where? In this economy?
That's funny.
Just like, it's so weird.
It was interesting. I do love it. Just a cheesy little thing. Me and my buddies were joking, especially with the like Esram playback things of how much he's just like, hey, Chief. You know,
they were too lazy to even do
this,
cinematics.
Yeah. I thought it was funny. Like it felt like halfway through, Esram would call you and be like, "Hey, Chief, I'm texting a girl. What do you think?"
What do you think?
You know, like,
you know what? He's kind of like a Far Cry villain.
I don't know what to say.
It's just like they periodically like kidnap you and give you like a talking to, and then they let you go.
Right.
Oh God.
Chief, my computer blue screened.
Chief.
Atriox would know what to do, but I don't know what to
Can you use your weapon to do some IT support for my network? I can't keep sending you these video messages if she doesn't fix them.
Hey, Chief, my phone's frozen. Atriox's phone would never freeze.
He's the worst enemy the Chief has ever fought because he just keeps asking Master Chief for tech support.
Right.
I've saved the universe. I'm not your IT guy. Get some brutes. Ever since we lost the engineers, we can never truly fix our stuff.
Hey, Chief, I don't know if I want soup or salad. Atriox would definitely get salad, but I don't know. Like,
What do you mean they blew up the Halo rig?
what do you mean? Yeah.
That's like Atriox coming back as like that freaking robot
Back,
chicken
yeah,
skit.
right, yeah.
What do you mean they blew up the Zeta rig?
Weren't there like guns? I fell to my death again!
He did what to the Banished?
Oh, yeah. What do you mean? I had this tip completely handled. How'd you like Who was in charge? Eshram was in charge, sir. Eshram!
Put that guy in charge.
That guy sucks! I said
Okay.
if I was gone, Bob was in charge. How did Eshram get?
Okay, you guys are all dead.
Yeah, man, I fell to my death again.
From where?
I just fell off a platform, I guess. Like,
Spinning platforms, jumping down into pits,
All we had to do was sit there.
falling out of everything. Yes.
I guess I gotta clutch this again. Preliminary flashbacks? Isn't there just like one scene where he just taunts Chief and like throws him off a thing? And that's like it. Oh my god, it's like a gray area. Doom Year Zero. I don't know if Doom Year Zero was ever a project. Okay, I was always under the impression that what they're working on is a Quake reboot. So when the court document said Doom Year Zero, I was really, really confused because like I've always been under the impression it's a Quake reboot. So I mean, we'll have to wait and see if Doom Year Zero is the thing or not. But yeah, I was always under the understanding that like Quake was getting rebooted. So that was a little weird to me. Oh god, is that not the way? Where am I going? It's
You're
like the
doing
library.
great.
I want to clutch this so we don't have to redo it this way, right?
I believe you. Whichever way you go.
This door doesn't open. This is not the way.
This is the way?
I mean, these arrows are pointing this way, so I kind of figure this is the way out.
But it's so slow.
Oh, a health scanner? Thank you very much. I should look behind me in case I gotta, you know, don't want to go to another ledge and have an untimely death, you know what I mean?
Right? I think I have like 4 deaths to the ledge right now.
The ledge versus Kevin. Ledge wins. Ledge fatality. Oh, I did
Someone
it!
close the airlock.
I can be
Pro plays
your
only.
hero. As long as I don't die to these, like, 3 guys.
The thing is shooting at me. Ow.
I actually almost died inside this room. Like, I was that close. I was that close to being like, hey, yo, be sure to like the stream.
Oh, whoa!
Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's an Amazon store affiliate link too.
But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So just remember.
They're rebooting Quake and working on another Doom game. I don't think they're working on 2 at the same times. Yeah, the story has taken so many turns, I don't know how they're gonna salvage it. Honestly, they need to hire me, because I was dreaming the one day, and I came up with the perfect way to fix the Halo franchise and make everything make complete sense.
Are you willing to share with the class?
Okay.
Alright.
So the only way you can fix Halo, and also keep all the lore and the weird canon that people seem to like so much,
You're right.
is if he just, like, wakes back up in the pod, and it was all a dream.
Oh my god. That's it, bro? That's funny.
And then he, like, hits the thing, is like, oh man, I've been out for a while. And then Cortana's like, yeah. He's like, you changed, you wore some clothes and stuff. And she's like, what? And he's just like, yeah, I saw some real bad shit, dude. And that's the best way that I could come up with that you could fix Halo and keep all of 4, 5, and Infinite and still have a chance to, like, tell a good story. That was the only way I could come up with a way to fix it. That was, that was literally my only idea. I think it, I don't know, like it might sound dumb, but I think it kind of works. You know, like, I think some people will be pissed off, but like you could keep those other Halo games as canon, right? And just, they're like his, it's like when Archer has those weird...
The dream, yeah.
Yeah.
His coma, yeah.
Because, like, otherwise, I literally don't know how you fix the Halo franchise, because the lore is so messy, convoluted, and, like, it doesn't make any sense anymore.
I would just stand my ground with Infinite, honestly. Like,
And
I
do
would just
what?
Carry on. With the, what's it,
The Banished?
offensive bias or whatever.
Oh, like
it's
the
supposed to
Endless and
be
stuff like that?
Yeah, the super AIs, yeah, and then have it go back to the AIs and maybe have it that like Cortana is stuck in it or something.
That AI stuff
I'd
is
follow
so
through with it.
lame.
You don't like that?
Nah, the AI thing. Like, when I finished Halo 5, I was sitting there being like, I don't know how the fuck they're gonna fix this. And they didn't, I guess? Really? Okay, I clicked X on this to do something, but I don't know if that means we're supposed to go somewhere else, or if we're supposed to, like, defend this area.
Hey,
I take it with the influx of enemies, we're supposed to kind of defend this area? I'm not sure. Is there, like, a door opening somewhere or something? Are we supposed to go up there? But yeah, I literally sit there sometimes and I dream of ways to fix the Halo lore.
That was funny.
I just woke up the one night and I'm like, I've cracked it! Just kill Chief next game. I mean, he's getting how old? I was just like... I was hoping that I would see like some sort of finished arc of Halo by the time I died. And it's just a nightmare.
Oh, it was finished. With 3.
Yeah, but they always left room for more, and they were always going to do more.
Well, like, that's the thing. While Halo's selling, like, if Halo keeps selling, like, I think it's really funny, the idea of, like, CODs. Like, if you die young, then, yeah, of course, COD's going to keep getting made, and it's because you're sad, untimely death. But, like...
COD is going to outlive us by probably a good 100 years.
Well, that's what's really funny, is the idea that, like, we will be long past our natural life expectancy rate now, and COD will keep going. Like, this, I think that's kind of humorous, but the same would happen with Halo if it sells as well, right? Like,
well, I mean, it's still, like, literally the top Xbox brand. Outside of, like, the stuff they've bought, right? But
for, like, the original story, like, yeah, I think 3 ends it perfectly, like...
Yeah, it's a nice ending, and leaves him in space, and blah blah blah, he did his job, but... There was always going to be another one. Actually, Microsoft was wanting the series to end. It was only because Bonnie Ross was like, I can turn this into a multimedia empire. She was why it kept going. But I mean, like, even if she hadn't done that, I'm sure someone at Microsoft, like, as soon as Xbox One started selling like garbage, I'm sure Phil Spencer, when he took over, would have been like, okay, new Halo game stat, and, you know. Are we supposed to stay? Okay, I clicked X on this panel thing, right? And then nothing happened. Or did it? Can we go lower? Is there, like, a way to go higher? Okay, so any ideas for exploration?
Off the top of my head, no.
Okay, well, I clicked that thing, so nothing happened, like nothing fell, nothing moved, nothing like dropped. Okay. That's weird. So maybe we're just... Oh. Well, thank you, video game. Try going this way. We noticed you guys are dumbasses that got stuck and lost in the game. Can we give you an indicator that's telling you where to go? Oh. Well, how do you get into there? Try going that way. Okay. Is there like a opening? Try going this way. I'm trying to go that way.
I want old Morrowind where you have to open up your journal and see where to go.
We see where to go. Gotta go read the Elder Scrolls.
If you hit a rock that looks like a dolphin, you've gone too far.
You know what it is? I think we have to power up each of these areas and then the door opens. Because one over here is blinking now.
Then our hint's not really helping, is it?
No. Okay, so I just pressed X over here, and then I think enemies are going to start coming, and then I assume that door over there is going to open for us.
Yeah, should be good.
That's my best guess on this one.
Thank you.
The fun of... You ever have that Left 4 Dead where you kind of get lost for a second? You're like, okay, where am I going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Lost ODST, he worships the Halo series. Did my story idea favor you, ODST? Was that good enough? I just don't want it to be rebooted, is the thing. I feel like that's the lazy way out. I want 343 to struggle and try to find out a perfect way to fix Halo, because I know they can't. But I'd love to be surprised. Remember, Kevin, the goal is one more great Halo game before I die.
Oh, yeah?
It
Well,
takes...
what I think would be funny is what would really suck is if they reboot it again, which would be like, oh my god, but like, I don't know, honestly, I feel the general reception, I still liked Infinite. I feel like most people liked Infinite. Like, I assume they'll carry on with that storyline, and you know, after 2-3 games, no one will even remember the Halo 5 storyline anyways, you know?
It's all nonsense. Okay, this door has not opened still. Is there another area we have to... Oh, now there's the middle area. Okay, so now we gotta go over to this one and click this switch too. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, now we gotta click this one.
Shutting down the last one.
Yeah, this is the last one. Okay, so the hint doesn't even tell us where we're supposed to go correctly. Oh, that's stupid. I think I clicked X on it. Do you see more enemies coming?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, yeah, here they go. I don't know, man. The text changed the longer it took you to get to your destination. What? Oh, someone's excited that you're here, Kevin.
Oh, thank you.
I don't
awesome.
know, man. I just, like, I can do the math on how many more Halos I get to experience before, like, I die, and I'm just, like, they're really running out of time to deliver something really good. Same with, like, GTAs. I think we have, like, 2, maybe 3 if we're lucky GTAs left in our lifetime.
In our life. Oh, that's ridiculous. Like, let's be for real. I know game development takes longer, but, like, it shouldn't take that long. They're just milking it.
Well, yeah, they were making, you know, more money than they had ever made during COVID, so... And now it's, like, tapering off,
fair.
and that's why they're working on the new one, or getting the new one out the door, finally. And even that's, like, 2025. It'll be 12 years between GTAs. What are we at, like, 15 for Elder Scrolls games?
Yeah. What, came out, 2013, I think?
11 for Elder Scrolls. GTA was 13.
Holy...
Yeah.
That was me.
So, but I mean, at least for the Elder Scrolls, you have Elder Scrolls Online, right? So, like, you have
I think
something.
that's funny for our age that, like, there was GTA when we just got out of high school. And there are people getting just out of high school right now that played the same GTA. Like, that's ridiculous.
Dude, we had the whole franchise come out.
Right? At least it was new for us.
It was like, what, like in the span of a decade, we had 3, 4 GTAs?
I can't believe it took that
Vice
long
Sandras.
for it to run out of, like, traction to where they had to make a new one.
Well, it was literally growing.
Healing.
Yeah.
Like I said, they were making the most money they ever made during the last, like, couple years. And then it's just this last year, they started slowing down. This year and the year before. Because COVID ended, obviously, right? So it's going to taper off. Now where are we going? Grab this scanner. Okay. Do we have to, like, click something? Offline, offline. This is a very poorly designed level if we're not understanding what... Okay, so there's a countdown. How do we... Oh, okay, we all gotta stand over here and then click the countdown thing. Okay.
Let's stand together to get verified or whatever.
Kinda surprised our one pal didn't join back in. Okay, we just survive here for 2 minutes, Kevin.
Okay. Easy.
I believe. Development cycles. Well, they're like about 5 years for stuff, but it's not like 7 years.
Well, if you're going off the games you just mentioned, it's more like a decade.
Well, it depends on the game, but the general average for game development is like 5 years now.
That's what drives me nuts with 76, is that you're saying it's like even more popular now? Is that like, oh god, I might never see another Fallout game again?
2030.
2030,
Yeah. Well, optimistically, it's probably with delays and stuff, 2032. But like, we can do the literal math on that. That's, you know, because they got to make the Elder Scrolls 6, and that's supposed to come out in like 26, hopefully. And then, you know, 5 years, so 2031, 2032.
It just sucks because I don't imagine myself not playing video games by that point. Like,
it's a long time away,
my
though.
old man, for an example, but yeah, like it is. It's such a long time away, and it's like, well, the heck, will I care? Will the younger generation even care? Like, you know?
Oh, people will always come out for Fallout.
I guess. It's wild. I got pulled away. Will the AI help us?
I'm like pulled away right now. Please, somebody shoot this fucking thing. But like, you know, we're still talking about the Elder Scrolls, and there hasn't been a new one of those in, you know,
That's fair.
2011, right?
So I guess if you go from 32, you know, you're talking like 8 years.
It's a long time, right? So you better start liking Fallout 76, Kevin. Because it's all you're gonna get. I am excited, though. I think I'll drag you out for the Atlantic City update. I think you'll like that one. Because the map was cool.
Check that out.
The expeditions were like, you know, expeditions, but I think you'll love the story stuff when they add it to it. Me too. I was looking at the map and I was like, okay, this is gonna be sweet when they, you know, do the story stuff. I think that's sometime next year or something, but yeah. I mean, hell, you know, like they were supposed to, if you didn't know, they were supposed to release a current gen version of Fallout 4 this year that ran at 4K,
Oh, yeah?
and that got delayed till next year. It was supposed to come out early 2023, now it's 2024. And that's just making the game run at 4K, but I think that's because they were all hands on deck trying to get Starfield done. Just crazy, dude. And I love with all the resources, all the stuff that Microsoft can give them, this Crashfield still had like a lot of crashes. I was like, what the hell?
Lance, you said we were going on an easy food run. That
Alright, this is the big mission, Kevin.
food supplies.
Alright.
And
So they didn't really
just
add
remember
much
we're
to
going
this
get
game.
corn dogs?
And mustard.
We're risking our lives.
Because this is only a one thing, so this is only going to be like 20 minutes. So, like,
Seriously,
the
this
whole
is
game you can
what
finish in like
food source?
3 hours?
Yeah.
Well, no, but
Then
That's
you have
cute.
no idea.
I mean, for like an indie team, if it's like 5 people, and it is like Left 4 Dead, it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's
I just don't see playing it over and over and over, but it's a cute little run through.
yeah, I don't think the replayability is there, but it's a nice run through, right? But it's like,
Yeah.
Never got to go to
kind of wish it was a little bit longer or more dynamic or something.
there's a working
It's just like I feel like my expectations are higher for games nowadays.
Well, it is funny because like the ones we went back to, it was the exact same from when we played it before.
Yeah. I just like I figured if with 58 updates they would have added more content.
don't like the sound of that.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let me look this up. I'm wondering when we actually did this. Like
don't-
when this was.
I think it was like 2 years ago, but I don't know, man. It's all just a blur now.
Yeah.
Did I
Okay, it says 1 year ago, June 15th, 2022. So it's been about a year and a half, right?
Wow.
ready and
Okay.
let's unlock this.
So, and they added one 3-part act and then one final 1-part act.
Nice.
So that's not a ton. What did they do for 58 updates? I'm very confused.
Matter compiler here. The door's open. Let's go.
Why is there an academy here? I thought this was like a cruise liner. Oh my god, it's a giant brute thing. Because it's like they didn't even really add any new special infected or anything.
There's a brood. Grab her.
All they had to do is just add map content. Well, they did versus mode, so I guess that would be complex to do,
Watch out for the doing a health scan.
right? So
Down. Watch out.
I don't know how I feel about this one. It's okay, like it's a fine playthrough, but I don't know if like long term it would really keep interest that much.
Healing.
We don't even have achievements yet.
Someone grab this turret. Turret spawner.
But yeah, it's like I can't believe that Fallout update is taking so long. That was part of my big plan this year of all the stuff I was gonna cover on Xbox, and it just seems like everything got like delayed or yeah. It's also crazy, like Hellblade, you know, that game's been in development forever. And it was at the Game Awards, and I was like, okay, here we go. This is gonna be like the trailer date. And it's like they just said 2024. And it's like, when in 2024?
One time, come.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, do we still don't have a release date for this game? Jesus, dude. That's just crazy to me. Oh, that looks nice. You know what, honestly, this is one of those teams where I'm like, if a big company gobbled them up and allowed them to like increase their team size and put some budget behind them, they could probably actually put together like a really serious Left 4 Dead competitor, eh?
Yeah, actually. Well, if this is 5 guys, like that's incredible.
Yeah.
Makes me think we should get like 2 more buddies and make a game ourselves. You know, like.
Oh yeah, because you know coding and stuff like that.
Well, no, I know what you're saying. I can't do that, but that 5 guys could just pull this off is impressive, right? Like.
Yeah, I could do team management and level design, but that's as far as I go. That it is kind of
no,
impressive,
there's
yeah.
schooling behind it, but like, let's be for real. Like, you don't think you could go to school for this?
I wouldn't want to.
You wouldn't want to. Well, that would be what would keep you from it.
Yeah.
But if I told you that I'm gonna blow up everyone you know tomorrow if you don't go to school for this, I'm pretty sure you'd figure it out. Like,
I don't know if I'd want to bother with it.
it just didn't blow everyone up.
I don't know if I have the time. It's like, what, 4 years? And then you gotta go and like get like a low-level job somewhere.
Yeah.
You gotta compete with all these
That's
other
fine.
people in the industry, and there's all these layoffs, and it's like...
All these layoffs. Yeah, I've heard about those.
yeah, and then I'm gonna get stuck like working on Fortnite and things. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Well, you could
no.
do Ariana Grande concerts, dude. That would be
It
the
would be
peak
like
of your career.
soul crushing for me. It'd be like, it's just a job. Oh, you make video games? Yeah, it's just a job. Don't ask me
It's
about
just
it.
a job. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, I don't know, 5 guys doing this? Yeah, you gave them a big studio? Actually, it does make this much more impressive. It's literally just 5 people got together and, yeah.
Yeah, I hand
Yeah,
carved
it's like-
Ariana Grande's face. That was
Yeah,
me.
yeah, right?
Is there an ammo machine somewhere? Because I'm like right out of ammo. It's kind of like what I feel like with, what is it, the Insurgency devs. Like, Insurgency is really, really cool. And like,
Oh, I'm getting dragged off.
you know, if they got bought by like a larger company and got money injected into them, they could make something sweet. But I did hear the most recent rumor is that they're closing, or I guess maybe like one of their satellite studios is closing or something. Did that for you? Oh, you're downed anyways. Fuck. Oh god. Kevin!
It's
I
my
can't
bad.
keep clutching like this.
I know, right? I can be picked up.
Yeah, you guys could all be picked up. Jeez.
So, but what? So the insurgency thing is true though, or it's
It's just like rumors. It's not like fully kind of set up, but I did hear at least some people got laid off as part of that team or something. But we don't have any like numbers or anything yet.
because insurgency is really cool.
It's a great game and it
I-
sold really well, so I don't see why there should be any reason why that would happen layoffs wise, right? I had to run back for ammo.
You know, it's my favorite type of layoff in the working environment.
Mm.
The layoff where you lay off someone who's been in a company for a long time because you don't want to pay them more. When
Oh,
you
they
can
did
get
that
a
at
new
Bungie.
guy in to do the same job and pay them less.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's my
scummy.
favorite type of layoff. Happens all the time.
Yeah, so the Bungie devs, the Bungie leadership did that. Instead of like taking any cuts or anything, they just laid off a lot of longtime employees because they didn't want to lose their power to Sony. Because if they don't hit
That's
their
hilarious.
yeah, if they don't hit their budget requirements or their earning requirements, because earnings for like Destiny are down 45%, which is not good. So they oversold Sony like crazy. But so if they don't hit their revenue targets, Sony becomes like takes ownership, like dissolves the board and completely manages Bungie, and the Bungie execs are trying to like stop that because they like power. And yeah, so I think I'm actually like pretty confident that like Bungie will get like shuttered or like reconfigured within Sony. Because like again, a 45% decline in revenue is like I mean, if your revenue declined 45%, you were doing the same work, you'd be pretty traumatized, right?
This will help.
No, it's huge. Well, it's so funny. I find with a lot of the games coming out now is like when we were kids, you'd get your game, but like a new game would come out like what, every 2 years?
2 years,
like that.
and 3
Sometimes every year.
years, now 5 years.
So even though like it's funny with the microtransactions that they're getting way more money than just releasing the game themselves, but like it seems like they're setting themselves up for these big panic things because you know what, I know what, anyone who knows the industry, that you need constant growth or it's considered a failure.
Yeah.
Like you can make $1 billion 1 year, but if you don't make $1 billion in one the next, it was a horrible year. Even if you're making another $1 billion in profit, which what a joke, but whatever.
It's capitalism, dude.
But what's well, exactly, it's capitalism. It's just how we have things. It's just kind of funny. But either way, like the thing with the brand new games is that the whole idea was to sell the next big game, but with microtransactions,
Oh, turn around and stay in the circle.
Oh, sorry. With microtransactions, macrotransactions. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm tired. But like with that, that's where you're making your most cash. So you can see where these guys are holding on to these games forever. Like I think of like Siege, or actually GTA is the perfect. Why are we getting a GTA? You know, a decade later? Well, because like you're pointing out, they made more money with it. So like, you hold on to it. But I feel like with these games, what's so funny with what they've done now is the minute the microtransactions for that game stop, you know, it's an instant panic mode for these companies, you know, like...
Well, yeah, you gotta keep the revenue flowing.
Yeah, right? I think it's so funny that...
Gotta go over here now, Kevin. It's a round, you gotta capture the area. It's King of the Hill.
It's just like, it's... Instead of a consistent plan of make a new game, play, advertise, make a new game. It's like this like unstable, how long will people buy microtransactions for my game? Because you can't really guess. Like some games, the microtransactions stop. Like Destiny was going huge, and then just that it stopped. Okay.
Well, really bad expansion. They weren't listening to customer complaints. It was a building accumulation type thing.
Oh, no, there you go, I guess. You could see a bit of a pattern with it, I guess.
I mean, why else would they want to sell themselves after, like, 2 years before being like, we want to be independent? See, that's the funny thing, is they're like, Bungie is like a child. A child that rebels against their parent, where they're like, they were under Microsoft, where they're like, we don't want to be under Microsoft, we want to do our own thing. And it's like, whatever. So they went and they became independent, and they're like, oh, it's kind of expensive. Then they signed a contract with Activision, and then they're like, oh, well, you know, we want to be independent or whatever. We don't like what Activision does to us. Activision was not the problem. Bungie was. Clearly now I can see that. I always thought that was the case, but... And then it's like, and now they're like, oh, well, we're going to leave Activision because we want to be independent. And then they're like, fuck, this is expensive. We can't be independent. Somebody buy us, and then, you know, obviously, PlayStation bought them. Microsoft said no due to high burn rate, and they didn't think they were worth as much money. So, sucks to suck. And now Bungie probably won't exist in a couple years. Did you grab the sick rifle?
No, I've just been rocking the pistol this whole time.
Oh, there's like right below where that concession sign is, there's something that's like a prismatic rifle. I would recommend grabbing it.
No.
The doors are opening.
Oh my God! Put back the corn dogs. The aliens are pissed. I checked the maps. There is another jump ship on the other side of this field, but we have to hurry.
Well, fuck.
Oh, Christ. Okay, well, we've got to go through a death pit area, Kevin. See you on the other side.
I'm taking the same way. Should we go different ways?
No, let's just go one way.
No, okay.
We've played Left 4 Dead. The strength is not being in one.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hey, you hit me.
I like the music.
I don't want to see myself down there fighting several Decepticons by myself. Everybody fights together.
I love those memes of like Optimus fighting all the Decepticons by himself, and it's like me calling out, I need help at A.
Help it. That's funny. Hey, did our AI
So
die?
just running for it? Yeah, we're just getting out of dodge here.
Sometimes you gotta leave the AI behind. They should have got good, you know.
They knew what they signed up for.
Click the switch. Click the close the door switch, Kevin. Click the close the door switch. There's a tank in here. Kevin, kill the tank.
I got it.
There's a flasher in here. I think we're gonna die. I'm dead.
No way, dude. I don't buy it.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. Slowly come and revive me. Well, this tank is glitched above
This
me.
way.
He doesn't seem to be working. I don't know if he's dead.
No, he's just breathing heavily over you.
Okay, you got him. Good job. Good clutch, Kevin. Good clutch. Okay. I love your glasses. You look slick.
Thank you.
Okay, so how do we get out of here? Is this... Do we click
So
the thingy?
Can we just...
I think we gotta wait till our AI pal dies or something. Is there a button?
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a button.
Should we try to rescue him?
I mean, you could go out there and try to rescue him. I'm not gonna do that. Look at these things. Does that look like something you'd want to rescue?
Oh, we can shoot them through this.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing me back.
You're welcome, Nessa.
Me.
What does the game think we're gonna go out there and help them? Oh no, I think we gotta. There's like a countdown timer now. Yeah, there isn't. What is going on here?
Come on, into the safe room. It's nice.
Get it late, get it
They
buggy.
died up.
That's my new Xbox motto. Get it late, get it buggy. Pray the cloud doesn't screw you. That's how it ends? Is there any like cinematic or anything? No? That's it?
Good final chapter.
Huh. Alright, well, just under 3 hours. There's nothing. That's all?
Yeah, there's no cinematic or something? What is even the story of this?
Well, it's like you're on a cruise liner, and then you want to send a message to Earth saying, "Hey, it's bad stuff," and then it's like you're trying to stop the aliens from getting something, and then it's like you try to get a restock of supplies.
So we live here forever now?
I guess until like people from Earth come and get us.
It's left to the imagination.
Oh, they got a weekly challenge. They got a holdout. Defend a location against aliens and Mr. Brute, and they have verses. I'll click the roadmap and see if there's anything on there.
Well, is there more coming out for this later, or is this like it?
Well, this is a 1.0 update, so I assume this is the final thing, right? I mean, there's no achievements, so... I mean, usually achievements come out in the 1.0 update. Oh, yeah, I'm checking out Trello to see what's going on here. Okay, so... Oh, they've got episode 5, okay. Post 1.0 update. They're gonna add dances to the infected.
Nice.
Okay. Restore in-game voice. I guess they took out in-game voice. Completed community stuff. So it sounds like they're just gonna fix bugs and... Yeah, it doesn't really say there's anything else coming. versus AFK penalties are adjusted for down. Yeah, I don't really see anything talking about new maps. Alright, well, I guess we're done. That was fun. Nice to have you in here, Kevin. It was...
Yeah, that's good stuff.